Hey everybody, it's AskPat13. Welcome back to another live stream. Oh, how are you guys doing today? I see we got one person in the chat. Welcome, Funi. How are you doing today, Funi? How are you? What you up to? Let me fix my microphone here, and we're gonna get right into the RLCS. So let me quickly get this up. We're gonna be watching RLCS today. The Open Qualifier #1 has already begun. And I figure who better to spectate than the legend Rizzo himself. He is playing it out in the quals right now. And it might seem counterintuitive, but I'd rather watch and see if he can qualify than like one of the big teams that's expected to win. So let's do it. Let's just watch Rizzo. I actually I don't know if he's actually okay with watch parties. Hopefully he is. But I'm going to have his audio muted, and obviously my face is going to kind of be covering his face, I just realized. What does this look like? I guess I'm going to cover his face up. Let me make sure to move myself out of the way real quick. But, yeah, I'll move my own face out of the way. Let me do it real quick. I'm too lazy. I don't want to move. You know what? Let me know if you guys want me to move it. Hey, they won! Nice job, Rizzo. Rizzo and company. Hey, you know what? It all starts with one win. It all starts with one game win. I actually don't know what the series score is right now. So let me let me hear what he's saying. He's playing with Turbo, which is hilarious to me.
I don't know if I liked that, to be honest.
I think they might be winning this one. We'll have to see. Watch Genji. Is Genji live right now? Turbo, Alpha Kip, and Rizzo. I mean, what a squad. What a squad. And hey, I think they won. Somebody left. Or maybe someone left between games. I don't know. That's pretty cool though. Let's check if Genji is alive. I'm gonna have to open up a whole different Twitch thing, so give me a second. Actually, I'll just check like Appjack's channel, I imagine. Oh, that's not right. See if I can see him. I don't think he's live. Let me just check Rocket League and see the most high up streamers. I see got a few people live. Ah, Widow. Widow's got it. Alright, so Widow, I think the ads gonna have to run. Nope, no ads running. They're not in a game right now, though, so we're going to keep watching Rizzo, who is in the middle of a series. But welcome, Frozo. Welcome, Ishan. How are you guys doing? Turbo Alpha. Yeah, Ishan, what do you think of that? Do you think they could qualify? Let's look at where they are in the bracket real quick. We might as well. So, I don't know what pool they're in. Let's just start with Genji's pool, because Genji is, looks like they're not live right now. So Genji might have just qualified if they beat Scholar's Minions. I'm not sure. Yep, it looks like they ended it, so. Let's check 100x35. Or maybe it would be Life. Let's check Life. If he's live, I assume I should be following him. Let's check it. I don't see him, so they might be out. Let's double check the bracket real quick. There are 2 series. Oh, they did win their first match? Okay, let me see. Maybe Plexi. Maybe Plexi is streaming. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna check if their Twitter, if Twitter says anything about who's live. Speaking of the Twitter, if you want to go juice my Twitter, it's the same as my YouTube name, and my video went live and I made a tweet about it, and it got barely any, well, it got a little bit of attention, but not a lot of attention, so you can always go check that out if you want another way to support me. Sorry I'm not, like, talking to chat as much. I'm trying to figure out who's best to watch. Because I want to watch some 100X if we can. But they haven't said anything about it. Is it Pingu that's live? Yep, he is. Alright, but they're between games. Alright. We're gonna set this down until I get back to it. In the meantime, we can keep watching Rizzo. Let's check some of this out. We've got, yeah, Genji advanced, so did deleted XD. Ronix. I don't think 100X is in this quadrant, so let's go to the other ones. Pool 3, I believe it is. They're in Pool 3, lower bracket, round 2. Oh yeah, they're playing the Bagels. And it says the match hasn't started yet. This is like a notification bell, so. Who are the Bagels? Let's see. Who have the Bagels beat? Nano, Wilds, and Dalali. And their C 222 compared to 100X was like 290, I think, or 246. So yeah, I mean, this should be maybe an even matchup. I'm not sure, but I don't think 100X is like, you know, out of it by any means. So Frozo's team didn't make it to round 2. Oh, no worries, no worries. So if 100X win, next they play Wake Technical Community College or Noxum. I feel like Noxum I've heard of. Resley, Zector. Oh, I have heard of Noxum. It's A Zapatos. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It could be A Zapatos playing Life. What would that? What a coincidence that would be. No way. I thought I recognized that team name. That would be unfortunate for me, because I would have liked to see them both make day 3. But hey, I think they're already in the money, right? I think if you made it to this round, you made $100, $300, right? So like Team Twitter made money, 100x35 made money. So everybody in that level made money. Did I go back a level? I think I did go back. I gotta go to pool 3. Or back up, like I hit the back button. Anyway, that's crazy. So A Zapatos is in 100x35 are literally a match away. How did I get A Zapatos into a video? I don't even know. No. My Thrifty from 100x35 actually connected me, which is crazy. And then yeah, he just accepted. So I do appreciate it. A Zapatos is great, by the way. It was awesome getting to record the video with him. I really do appreciate it. Speaking of that, if you haven't seen it and you're watching this after the fact, check out my most recent YouTube video. You're not going to regret it. It's an interview and the story behind A Zapatos, a 1v1 legend who has a mechanic, the Zap Dash, named after him. And I think you'll enjoy it if you check it out. When did I get to 715 subs? Sean, you don't even know. Booney apparently spread my channel to like a million bajillion discords and juiced up the numbers. But it's not like it's great, but like Booney shared it to a bunch of people that don't even know Rocket League. So it's like, I appreciate it though. So that's how, now we're up to 715. Yeah, we are getting closer and closer to 1K. We'll get there. I mean, hey, subs are subs, but which I do appreciate, but if they're not going to watch the content, it's not like this sub number doesn't matter that much at the end of the day. But no, it was nice. I'm really interested to see. Oh yeah, we've been distracted. So first off, Rizzo, I think they're still live, but we're going to switch it up. We're going to watch 100x35 instead. I think Rizzo's team moved on. I'm not sure, but here we go. Let's watch 100x35. I should have like a thingamabob up, or it's gonna look like I'm playing. I'm not playing. It's gonna look like I'm playing. Welcome, Seer. Welcome, Mystic. Could I get... Oh, yeah. No, Sean, it's super quick. Boom. Done. Very quick, Sean. Here we go, Plexi. Nice. Okay, it looks like they're going to win this game. No problem. It looks like this is the easy one. Oh, no, they left the match? What was that? Prime left the match. Maybe this was just a test lobby. I'm not sure. Well, if this is live, they are doing great, even if they drop there. Yeah, so 100X, unironically, like, I wasn't kidding. They are around the top 40 team in NA. So when I said there's a chance they make close qual, back in the day, close qual was top 32, top 24 in North America last year. This year, its functions a little different, but there is no close qual this time around. But last time around, if you were in the top 24 teams in North America, you made the close qual to make the main events. And that's where I thought they were. I think they're on the cusp of top 24, so like top 32-ish. So in theory, they should be making it past this stage. Like, I would not be surprised to see them win another couple of matches here in the lower bracket. Hopefully even more. Hopefully even more. And in fact, if we go back to the bracket real quick, I think you favor them. Like, I know A Zapatos, and yes, A Zapatos' team did move on. So if 100x35 win, they will be playing A Zapatos in the next round. That is crazy. But if 100x, I think they're favored against Noxum because A Zapatos, he literally told me, well, all I'm going to say, this is public. He posted on Twitter. He tweeted about it that he was struggling to find teammates. So he tweeted he was still looking for a team, and this was kind of like a last-minute team with people that he's kind of friends with. So these are like, this is like a friend team. This is not like a pro. He is the pro of the three. And I don't think they're going to be able to handle 100x. So I think 100x beat Noxum, and then it's going to come down to this match against Cogs. So who are Cogs? That's because I have no idea. I don't recognize these names, so hey, who knows? They could make it. Oh, this team beat Abstract. That's a team name I recognize. They also beat... They lost to Lucky Dinkeldorfs. I'm not sure. Maybe 100x make it to tomorrow. It's possible. It's possible. Let's get back to the matches here. I should have been watching earlier, but it's fine. 22 seconds left. They're only down 1 goal. Or sorry, they're up 1 goal. Wow, what am I saying? Perfect. 100x, they just got to hold this lead here. Hold this lead and they take game 1, and they're 1 step closer, because you only got to win 2 games. They're 1 step closer to playing A Zapatos. That is crazy. I've literally interviewed 2 pros, like close to pros, in one case. Only 2. And what are the odds they faced each other in the open qualifier number 1? That's pretty crazy. 100x was 242. So, yes, but the seeding past a certain point, Ishan, is all messed up. So, basically, past, like, not even past a certain point, but especially past... Oh, wow, they ran away with it here in the end. Plexi, nice job. But the seeding's all messed up. It's based on 3's MMR, and a bunch of teams, to their own disadvantage, might I add, did not grind 3's before the qualifier. Like, everyone should have been grinding 3's to up your rank. I don't know why they didn't, if I'm being honest. I think 100x didn't, and maybe they should have. But anyway, it's fine for this one qualifier. And 100x could very well make it past the next couple stages. Hey, Fooney, you're not going to believe this. If 100x35 win this game, this series, guess who they play, Fooney? You won't believe it. They're going to play the A Zapatos' team. You can't write a better script, Fooney. It's going to be 100x35 versus A Zapatos. It's crazy. That's, of course, the 2 people I've interviewed are going to end up playing each other. All right, here we go into game 2. If 100x win this game, they move on to face A Zapatos. It's going to be pretty crazy. Yeah, no way. I know. It's crazy. I feel like I should make a short out of that, but nah. But that's Oh, speaking of shorts, that's the next thing I want to do. I need to do prediction videos, but I'm gonna turn the video with A Zapatos into some shorts as well, because I think it's really good I think it's some prime shorts material there. I think I can turn it into some shorts. Yes, shakes for skip running. Exactly. Hedge and I have to go for open qual too. Well, the good news is, based on the way regions work in the RLCS now, you guys can actually play together because it doesn't matter where you are. You can play on any ping in any region, and they don't care. So you're just locking yourself into whatever region you sign up for. That's the only thing. As Plexi does get goal number 1 in 100x, I think they've got this one in the bag. I don't want to speak too soon, but I do think they've got this one. That is some shakes for skip rating, though. It's pretty crazy. You play NA because it's free? I mean, it is free for 100x as Plexi, another goal. Dominating right now. You just want to be lowest seed. You know, it would be really funny, but if you're actually the lowest seed, you won't play Gen G. Because the way it works is Gen G has a bye. So when there's a bye involved, the absolute lowest team won't get the absolute highest team, because the absolute highest team, it's like if you had a 16 team bracket or 12 team bracket, sorry, and you had a bye for the top 4, number 1 would be playing 8 or 9. They wouldn't be playing 16. Not 8 or 9. They would be playing 11 or 12. And the reason why is 16 will be playing 9. So when there's buys, it messes with things. But anyway, but Sean, and there is a buy, by the way. For being the top seeds, there's a buy. But yes, there's a chance you play an actual pro team if you sign up. That's why I did. I think I told you guys the story a while ago, but I played in RLCS Quals and RLCS X. I forget which one. I'm not going to remember. It was some random split, some random regional, but I signed up with some friends, and we actually played one of the pro players on Gen G Mobile 1 Black. I think it was Courtney. I'm not going to remember which of the 3, but one of the players on Gen G Mobile 1 Black roster on a completely different team at the time played against us, and that's my claim to fame in playing a pro. Which is, I know it's not like an RLCS pro, but trust me, they were SSL, and if you've never played SSLs before, it's pretty crazy. It's like a very big blowout. Would you retire if the 3 of you got a game off Gen G? I would go off, man. That would be crazy. It would never happen. They would have to give you a game, especially because you got to remember, these are best of 3s. They're not just going to let you take a game. It's a best of 3. They are not letting you get a game. So if it was at like best of 5, they might mess around for a game, but they're not going to mess around in a best of 3. Because you realize if you get one game, then they're on their, like, literally they're one crazy fluke loss from getting out, or going to the lower bracket anyway. Nicely done from Pingu, and 100x is heating up here. 100x might advance to the next round to play Zapatos. I mean, that's just iconic. That would be a crazy coincidence. Excuse me, now I've got the hiccups. It looks like you could defend Boater. And Sean, don't kid yourself, this is high SSL. If it looks like you'd be a better defender, you wouldn't even have boost. When did I record the Azapod? Excuse me, now I've got the hiccups. About a week ago. I spent some time editing it, but not a lot of time. It just, there's a lot of videos that I edit everything. I don't film it in edit in one day, but I'll spend one day editing, and I didn't want to do that with this one. I wanted to actually put time in. So that Azapatos video actually had a few days of editing into it. That Turbo Cheeks, by the way, was amazing. What do you mean? What do you mean, Daniel? Well, by the way, welcome to the stream, Daniel. Daniel, if you haven't, check out my most recent video. I interview pro player Zapatos. Genji actually played against a bunch of GC2s. Well, yes. It's just the GC2s aren't the lowest. The lowest are like plats. I think you have to be plat, right, to be eligible for this. So, Another nice goal, and this could be 100x, could be moving on right here. 51 seconds remain. You don't get a new member badge until 6 months. That's, yeah, I think that's how it works, Sean. Sorry about that. I can change it up. I kind of need to. I need to get some images and do them custom, but I haven't done that yet. Seer, I forget. Did you play in the quals, Seer? Oh yeah, Fury. I saw that. I can't believe that they ran up the score that much. Apparently, it wasn't just plats. It was plats on like high ping. So they might not have been. They might not have been from Sam. They might have been from Portugal. They spoke Portuguese, but they might have not been Brazilian. It sure, based on their ping, did not look like they were in Brazil. On the screenshot I saw. No worries, Seer. I mean, nobody's good enough, but you just do it for fun. You should. 13-year-old myself would buy a membership just for the cool tier images. I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha, Sean. I'll look into it. But with that, 100x will be moving on. And we don't need to watch the last 3 seconds. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, they actually left, so GG's. It's kind of crazy to me that 100x will be playing A Zapatos' team. Like, that's insane. That's literally insane. Let's check here. Luminosity won, Space Station won. Empty Space lost. That's a minor upset there. Cogs actually were upset by Lucky Dinkeldorfs. That's strange. Omelette won. That's good. It would be terrible for 100x to run into Omelette again. That would be terrible. Today, anyway. But they're not going to run into them again. You couldn't find a team? No worries, no worries. Yeah, I know you're champ, and I'm like diamond, but sometimes it's fun just to compete in the RLCS calls just for fun, I got nerfed by the hiccups. I did. You're D3? Yeah, no worries. It's hilarious that you have to actually be plat, because I guess they knew that if they opened it up, they would just get slog, like a slew of golds and below. Like, I'm sure there could have been maybe a couple hundred low-ranked teams that if they, just for fun, who knows, maybe that's too many, but I bet you there would have been at least like 50 gold or below teams that would have just slowed down the process. Alright, so next up will be Noxa, which is A Zapatos' team. Which is pretty crazy. Who is Rizzo watching? OG. Oh, OG is playing. I mean, let's watch this for a second. I recognize that name. I recognize Ness and Kokita. So this is like a legit bubble team playing OG. They both won a game. But that's it. That was actually really close for OG. That is scary close. 2 goals. They only beat Mexa Klika by a couple goals. That's pretty close. Interestingly, I believe Ness and A Zapatos have played together on a different team. That's Ness right there. Fascinating. That's a tough time for OG though. They struggled there for a sec. All right. Let's go back to Pinku. Who am I rooting for? 100x, Vinny. Why would I not be rooting for 100x 35? Drink water. Yeah, I probably should fix the hiccup. Let's see if we can hear it.
One's a musician and the other is the team owner. in quotes.
Like, I don't... How many people are getting on $300, dude?
This is insane.
It's probably $100 for each pool, right?
Like, bro.
What are the odds, man? What are the odds?
It's really handy.
Ping the Discord? Oh, good idea. I should do that.
For our money.
Funky, welcome to the chat. When are they going to stream the regionals? They don't. The official stream is next weekend. Next weekend, on Saturday and Sunday only. All right, let me ping the Discord. Quals are not over. All right, let's ping. Let's ping them. There's no close quals, Spoony. The 16 team Swiss is not on the official stream as far as I know.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep them muted. Ace Patos is the best player there. Well, that's exactly it, Sean. Ace Patos is playing on a team for fun. He didn't find an actual team, which is why I felt really bad, but I still wanted the video to end on a positive note. But I actually knew, because he said it while we were recording, that he hadn't found a team yet. And then I saw on Twitter that he's teaming up for fun, basically. But I still wanted the video to end on a positive note. And the 2024 season is a long one. Like, he could easily find a team for the next fall. Yeah, Funi, it's pretty bad, pretty bad. As I understand it, Swiss... Well, actually, maybe there is a mainstream for Swiss. And they're just going to let team streams happen. But I know the team streams are still happening for Swiss. If you make it to tomorrow, do they stream it? No. ABAX, there is no stream tomorrow. The only stream will be next weekend and maybe next Friday. Yeah, this is a pretty bad format. All right, let's look at some more of the qualifier progress. Let's check out the other pools. So pool 2 we haven't looked at yet. We just saw OG win. Bomb Squad. There's a team named Obama Gaming. TSM won, that's nice. Dignitas won. Turbo's Cheeks did win. Oh, they actually won on a forfeit? Odd. But we saw the end of that a little bit. Muffin Men won. And Boulevard. Anybody else notable? I don't see any other hugely notable teams. Let's check out... Let me go back to the brackets. I want to see what happened to NA RLCS Open Qualifier 1. They lost to Obama Gaming. And where'd they fall to? They lost to Combos. That's... Look at this. Look at this. Look at how early this team is out. This team that was seeded 15. It's just, I don't know, man. Listen, I know Sigums is an RLCS Pro and APAC, but one APAC Pro does not a 15 seed make. One, yeah, it's not. Combos is your team? Like, actually is Combos your team? What do you mean by that? Who's on Combos? Let's check it out. You're cheering for them. Oh, really? Well, how far are Combos going? Oh, they're playing right now. Sorry, I don't know why I selected everything. Combos is playing right now. They're still in it. Sigums, that's your new favorite player? Sigums? Is that how you... I actually have never heard someone say his name, so I might be saying it wrong. So you're clearing oh, Comp is on that team. I recognize Comp. Yeah, I do recognize Comp. We can watch Comp until 100X gets on. So, I feel like, I don't know where I recognize this name from, but it's probably from RLCS X. He's definitely been a pro before. And they're winning! Hey, they're winning! They've got a chance to qualify here. Yep, Turbo. That's correct. Not the same turbo as the 4-time, but yes. So if they win this, they move on to the next day. And right now they're winning. I was going to say, maybe not for long, but you know what? They managed to keep that ball out. And now there's a chance here. Comp, demo chasing. Turbo can't quite get a goal. Zoni is there to follow. No, I know you know, Funny. I'm just making sure for all the viewers. Who's better all time, K-Dop or Turbo? Probably K-Dop. People will say the Extra World Championship win, and that does matter. But I think K-Dop had a bit more longevity, so I would say K-Dop. But, I mean, we're literally talking about 1 versus 2. I mean, they're both Hall of Famers. If Rocket League had a Hall of Fame, they'd both be Hall of Famers. Oh, he's on an ad break. Let me see if the ads are running while I'm there. I think the ads running while I'm not spectating. Turbo won in multiple regions? Well, yes, but... I mean, yes, but that's not the only thing that makes you a GOAT when they're playing international tournaments. I mean, so, like... I don't think NA and EU are different enough for it to matter which region you won, and it just matters that you won in NA or EU because they're top tier Rocket League. K-Dop is the person that got you into Rocket League. Very nice. Welcome, Hedge. Welcome, Hedge. We are watching RLCS Quals. This is a bit of a random one. We are watching a team called Combos trying to make it in, but afterwards we're going to go back to 100x35 string. Well, I get out. Yeah, whenever Pinku and company get into their next match against A Zapatos, we're going to be watching that. Hedge. Or head. W head. Indeed. I think they are about to get into it. Now Comp's onto an ad break. So we're going to switch back over. We're just going to watch 100x once they get there. Honest opinion on Dig? I really like Dig. I need to do my prediction video so you guys know where I stand on NA, but at first I wasn't sure, but I watched them play a little bit in some of those off-season tournaments, and I do think they're going to be in the mix for the major. Now, I don't know if they'll make it, but I had Complexity making the major, and then Complexity is not even in NA anymore, so I think it's opened up. I know a lot of people didn't even have them making a major, but I had them making a major, and so them leaving to South America really opens things up. So there's a lot that can happen in NA. And I think Dignitas, they're going to be fighting it out to make the major. If they make the major, they're going to be that 3rd or 4th team. I don't think they win a regional. I don't think they're top 2 NA. But I do think they're in the mix to make the major. Still got an hour before you can leave. Oh, are you still at work, Hedge? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Complexity and Secret taking the 2 spots and Sam. It could be Complexity and Furia, but yeah. Complexity makes it in South America, and the last spot is a death match. There are a lot of really good teams in South America, and any of them could take spot number 2. You've got Furia, you've got Secret, you've got Crew, you've got Hero something, and then you've got one other team I'm not going to remember. There's like 5 teams fighting for the last spot, for the record. So, in my opinion, Sam is the hardest to predict of them all. I think South America, even harder than me. I mean, Middle East will be easier to predict than South America. South America, this is going to be the most competitive they've ever been. I actually think they're going to outdo MENA this year on LAN. We'll have to see, but I think they're going to take it back and finally get back into top 4 on LAN. And I'll just admit it, it's in large part because Complexity is there. Like, it makes it easier to say. Because I think Complexity has that potential. So it's easier to say that now that they have 2 Europeans that moved over. But I mean, even without Complexity, I think I'd be saying the same thing. And it is obviously the team with Raze Bull, so it really isn't that crazy that they're in Sam. Like it's the core of complexity because they follow 2/3 continuity, and it is originally a South American roster. So the continuity started in South America, and now it's back to South America. Sam underrated. Yeah, I think we were talking about that. I do. So let's get into this game though, because 100x their match against what is it? Noxum has started. A Zapato is playing life. I can't believe it. I'm shocked that this is. I mean, this is so coincidental for my channel. It's like crazy. So I feel like I might have to make a short out of this. Life versus A Zapatos. Who could have predicted? 100x though, hopefully win this. They're down a goal now, but. The biggest problem is it's literally A Zapato. So, like, as a 300x is better. But the best player on the pitch right now, I don't think it's any question. It's A Zapatos. Maybe Life or maybe Pingu, or not Pingu, sorry, Plexi. Maybe Plexi or Life will be better when they get older. But right now, I feel like it's A Zapatos is the best player on the pitch, and I don't think it's a question. So the question is, can the one single best player carry a team to victory? And I'm not sure. Life, a nice save. Nearly saw a chance from Zector, but he couldn't put it in. Zector is the weak link of the three. I think he's the grand champ, and the other two are SSL. Obviously, A Zapato is even better than SSL, but... So maybe they can take advantage of that. Pick on Zector a bit. Double tap from Resley. It's out. Save it, please. Yes. No. Yes. How is this ball still out? I don't know. Zector can, yes. 100x. They keep it out alive. I don't know how, but they kept that ball out. Come on, Plexi. Come on, Life. You still got to score a goal to tie this game. It's far from over here. A nice bump on Zector, but A Zapatos is too quick. He's too fast. I'm still dying from hiccups. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm stressed. I just realized, like, I'm not going to lie. When I saw A Zapatos' team, I thought it was going to be a bit free. Not because A Zapatos is bad. Because, again, like, he literally explained that he basically is playing with friends because he couldn't find a real team. And they're still winning. Yeah, I'm worried. He is that guy. Like, A Zapatos can be that guy. And if Zector can make saves like that, this is going to be a problem. I thought he was Grand Champ. He's looking like a bit better than, like, Grand Champ 2. Like I thought he was. Oh, my goodness. It's okay. It's in minute 20, and all they have to do is score a goal to send it to OT. It's far from over. A Zapatos is deadly, though. Dangerous. Maybe a nice free flip. A nice 50, but no one can follow up. Plexi, though? A shot? No, saved by A Zapatos. Of course it's saved by A Zapatos. Of course. It's Vector from Despicable Me. Maybe. Oh, this is it! Is it? Yes! Pingu! That's what I'm talking about! Pingu ties things up. And 100x are on the board. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! Alright, simple as pie. Just one more goal or send it to OT. Focus on the defense. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I feel like I'm the old man yelling at clouds meme, but come on. Oh, no. Come on, Life. Shouldn't have touched that one. Plexi. They're double committing, and now Life's dead. That was good spacing by Pingu. To the corner. Plexi on the sidewall. Reads it. Yes. Life. Maybe go for the second man. Oh, no, it's past Life. Not a lot of boosts on Pingu, but he gets it past one. Maybe he can bump. No, he can't bump A Zapatos. He could have bumped Zector. He needed to bump Zector! Ah, darn it. That one would have been nice. It's passive. Plexi is there? No. Oh, they both backed away. Oh, Plexi's going to be beat to this. Oh, actually, he somehow made something out of nothing there. But then, no, a mistake from Pingu. Life is there, but I'm worried about this. Life, what do you got, Life? Make some magic. Make the magic happen. Yes, Life. Yes. Plexi, let's go. Pass it middle. Simple as you like. They get the goal. Take the lead. And they're 2 seconds away from a game 1 win. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what it means. But it doesn't matter what Pingu means. What he is a great player here. And with that play, although that was a lot of life, a lot of work from Life, they may have just secured game number 1, but I don't want to speak too soon. The ball does hit the floor, and 100x35, they're alive, they're well, and they're moving on to game number 2, and they're 1 win away from closing out this sweep here, a 2-0 sweep. Yeah, you mentioned earlier complimenting uploading a simple short about the coincidence. You should. Oh, I think it'd be pretty funny. I'm gonna do that. I try and do shorts, but none of my shorts have taken off, and I have no idea why. Because the problem with shorts is it is very algorithm dependent. Was that it? Did we miss game 1? No, it's just 1-0. Alright, here we are. Game number 2. 100x, 1 win away. By the way, go check out Pingu. I'm obviously watch partying his stream, so at some point, make sure you go give him a follow. In fact, I'm not followed. What am I doing? Make sure you go give him a follow. Do I use hashtags? I have used hashtags, and it doesn't make a difference. I think part of the problem is I started off making bad shorts because I was just copying my long, not copying, I was cutting my long videos into shorts, but I was doing it the way you can do it inside of the YouTube app. So it was literally just squishing my videos, which removed some of the important stuff. Oh, that would have been a nice goal, but somehow our Azapatos was there to stop it. Come on, Plexi, pass it. Flip reset. Not this time. This is good, though. A lot of pressure. Life to Plexi. Pre-jump? No. I like it, though. I'm liking it. Read this. Nice. A good read. Plexi's going to have this read. He's beaten Azapatos. There's only 2 players left. It's central for Life. No, Life missed it. Now it's Pingu's turn. He can't beat Azapatos, but that's a mistake. A rare miss from Azapatos might leave an opening here for 100x, but no, Life has missed it. And now Plexi's in a race away. Got to get to this ball. Oh, Plexi, dangerous, but thankfully the ball does roll high instead of in. That's just kind of booming the ball away. Life gave Azapatos the ball. That's never good. Thankfully, they read it to the sidewall. Coach has the same name as, Coach? What do you mean? Elixir, oh, Prime, yeah. Speaking of Prime, talking about people I've been trying to get into a video, I'm gonna get a video with Prime at some point. I DM'd him and he's like, oh yeah, let's do it. But I'm really busy right now, and then we haven't found the time to do it. But I gotta get a video with Prime in. Here we go, though. An opportunity. Pingu, you know you got it. Oh, he was bumped out of the way. Plexi, oh, can't quite sneak that one in. Azapatos was there anyway. But Life will be there on the stop it to pass. Plexi, read it? No, Plexi maybe too low on boost. But Pingu's there. A nice pinch. A pre-flip. Nicely done. Oh, a double commit. That's not good. Life and Plexi have both missed. Life's got to race back. I like it. Well, I appreciate it, Fooney. Fun fact, I actually got reached out to by my university. They're starting up a Rocket League team. But I didn't think I had the time to coach. And they weren't actually offering. They just wanted... They were trying to find a coach, but it wasn't like 100% thing. But I don't think I would have the time. It's a lot of time commitment to be serious about it. Plexi, yes! What was that? Flip reset. I don't even know what was this. Double flip reset? No, just a delayed. Yeah, like an instant reset. I like it. Plexi getting goal number 2, and 100x is maybe here to take the victory. That would be great if they can close it out. No, Fooney, no. I don't have the time. If you're talking about being a college coach, they don't have a CRL team or anything. But apparently, and this is actually pretty cool. I'm going to look into it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll cast some of their matches or something. But there's like an esports org that's doing an ACC, which is like an American athletic conference. They're doing an ACC division. So they have a bunch of schools that are in the actual like real sports conference together that are in the same esports conference. But it's not the same conference, if that makes sense. Nice. Another goal. Plexi again. Hat trick, I think, for Plexi. Hat trick for Plexi, I'm pretty sure. Nicely done. But anyway, the point is that it's all the same schools that play real sports together, and I think that's pretty cool. Not a great kickoff, but you know what? They're still up 2 goals. That's why you build a 3-goal lead, to be able to afford a few mistakes. Life, not a great touch there. It's the Atlantic Coast Conference. That's what the ACC stands for. But my university, the school I went to, Duke, is in the ACC, and there's no ACC esports, but an esports like tournament group is doing, and they're not calling it this for obvious reasons, but because they don't have the rights to the ACC name, but they're basically, it's all this, not all, but like a majority of the schools in the ACC are in an esports thing together, and I just think that's cool because it means we're playing like actual rivals, which is nice. And you know who's also in it? Because I've seen this on Twitter. Somebody in the Rocket League community that's been like a tournament organizer, stuff like that I follow on Twitter, is the new NC State, North Carolina State University esports director. So they're actually putting money in. Like my school, it's still just a club. There's like no money in it. It's just a club and students are just doing it. But NC State, which is like a nearby state school that's also like similarly big, they actually have an eSport director now, so they're like funding it, like for real, which is pretty cool, with scholarships and all that. Atlantic, yeah, no worries. You're Big Ten? Yep. What does Big Ten stand for? I'm just kidding. I don't think it stands for anything. Maybe it does. I don't think the big stands for anything. How did they tie it? How? How did they let this happen? From 3-0 up to 1 goal down, but it's not over. 100X can bounce back. Plexi, Life, Pingu, they just gotta lock in. Lock in and score with the kickoff, please. Come on, Life. No, they don't need it. They don't need it. No. Plexi, yes. Yes, Plexi. 4 goals to his name. He is unstoppable. Team play. All 3 players putting the work in. Tying things up. And now we got a minute to go. Life, you gotta read this ball. Zapatos, a dangerous man with the ball in his hands, but Plexi's taking it away from him. And now it's Pingu's turn. On target and in. Pingu! The slot is in the bottom corner. Nicely done. And 100X back in the lead. I like it, but it's not over yet. They got a minute to hold on. Reminder, if 100X wins this game, they advance to the next round in the lower bracket. It's a long road to make the Swiss stage, but it's not over. If they make day 3, they've got to win, I think, 4 or 5, probably 4 or 5 more matches in the lower bracket. So they're getting close. They got to win 2 more today. They got to win this one and another one if they want to make it to day 3. Yes, this is not my Spotify on the top right. That is Pingu's, so he is just listening to Spotify. No! Oh, the pain. They concede, but we go on 15 seconds. If 100X can't score, we may be seeing it overtime. That's a nice touch from Life. I don't know if he meant to do it or not. Oh, no, that's dangerous. Pingu has been demoed. There's less than 5 seconds. Plexi? No, Plexi. That would have been goal number 6, I think, for him. He's been on an insane streak right now. Plexi keeps the ball alive. I don't know about this, but he lets the ball hit the dirt. And we have overtime in game number 2. Reminder, again, the winner of this game, if it's 100X, they move on. If it is Noxum, we go to game 3. This is a best of 3. You got to win 2 games, and 100X have already won 1. Oh, nearly a chance there from Plexi. Again, he has been on fire. I'm like 99% sure he's scored all 5 goals so far. This has been a tough Noxum squad. I think one of the hardest matchups yet for 100X, besides playing Omelet. That was definitely their toughest matchup. But besides Omelet, this has been their toughest, match. Omelet is like a Swiss stage team, though. So losing to them shouldn't feel bad. Should not feel bad. Plexi, life, a chance. Please get this save, Pingu. Yes, nice save. Zector, unfortunately, reads that ball, but Plexi is there. Oh, I like the idea. Pingu goes for a demo on A Zapatos. You know, high risk, high reward play. I like it, Pingu. A pass to Plexi. Oh, no, he's passing to A Zapatos. That is not the man you wanted to send the ball to, but Life thankfully stands strong. He gets the ball away from him. And in fact, pings it all the way to the opponent's corner. Resley gets a touch, but so does Pingu. Pingu, oh, if he could have sniped that on target, it would have been fantastic. Instead, it's another dangerous play with A Zapatos on the ball. Pingu, though, he just has to put this in. There's no one back. How is he back? Zector somehow was indeed back, and he gets the save, but Life can keep this offensive push alive only so far as A Zapatos. Oh no. Oh no. Is that my lag or his? I'm not sure. Either way, a bit of a lag there, but we keep going. The overtime continues. I thought he actually like DC'd, which would have been terrible. Plexi. Now a chance. Pingu passing it. Life. No, Life just misreads the pass, but it's right to Plexi. Right to Life. He fakes it. A Zapatos gets the save. Plexi can't sling it home, but it's still there. Pingu puts it central. Is anyone there? No, come on. Just tap it in. Zector's lost connection. It's a 2v3. Take advantage. I hate that. That's no fun, but come on, just put it in. Yes, Pingu. We take it. I feel so bad for them. That doesn't feel fair, and it's not fair. But you know what? Oh, that's not fair at all. But unfortunately, that I believe in the rules. You just keep going. So glad Life. See, Life's a good guy. Life said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "Sorry, love you." Oh man, yeah. A Zapatos wish them luck. I mean, it's so wholesome. That's so wholesome. That's so wholesome, but that's so unfortunate. I feel so bad, man. Rough. That's rough. Ouch. What a way to end it. I just, you feel so bad. You feel so bad. Even though 100x won, I can't help. I mean, I feel like I'd be a monster if you didn't feel at least a little bad. I mean, they took it to overtime and then somebody disconnects. Come on, that's just, But you know what? A W is a W, and 100x35 are moving on to the next match. Let me go back to the brackets here. Whew. So we're in pool 3. Omelette is Lion Blaze's team. That's correct. That is correct. So now they're going to be playing Cogs, and the winner will move on to day 3 where, let's see who they're facing. I have no idea who they'll be facing, actually. But we'll find out in a bit. They're going to have to win 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, they are 5 wins away. If they win the next 5 matches in a row, they make it to Swiss. You know, it's not likely, but it is definitely possible. We'll have to see how it goes. I guess Life isn't streaming. You guys are going to see everyone I'm following. Yeah, I guess Life's not. Let's see some more results here. Wait, no. What's up, Mystic? Is Mustard Man Musty's team? It is. Tenacity, Too Fast, and Musty. Who'd they lose to? Oh, they lost a plot twist. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cloverity deleted. That's gonna be the best match of the first round tomorrow. That's because that's like even. That's literally even. Either team could win. Either team could win. And they're both expected to make the Swiss, I'd argue. Potentially. Or arguably they're both expected to make Swiss, So yeah, I mean Mustard Men's a good team, but I don't know how much further they'll go. It would be really interesting if they ended up playing 100x after I said that. I don't know. You might favor 100x. That's not that crazy. Not that crazy. If they make it, am I streaming 100x? I probably will. I wasn't planning on it, but if they actually keep going, I'll probably stream again. And just watch their matches. Because why not? Kamoko, I believe they've split up, but I'm not sure. Or at least they're not playing under that name. I don't believe. Let's look who's Cam. Let's just check it. If I look at attendees and then search for Cam. Or actually Toroko, right? He'll probably be easier. There might be multiple cams. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I opened up the source code. Which one is Cam? Probably this one. He's playing with Toroko and Daunt. So it's a little bit of a different team. And they actually lost to Boise State. That is unexpected. But they're still alive. They're still alive, but they lost to Boise State. Like, everybody wish 100x luck, or 100x35 luck. I should have started a poll for A Zapatos, but let's start up a new poll. Does win and make day 3? Let's start up a poll. Let me know your thoughts as we get in to the last match of the day. I'll check out the bracket later because we are live with the last match of the day. Another best of 3. One more series to make day 3, and then 4 more series tomorrow to make it to the Swiss stage. And that's a poor start, but you know what? You just sit back and you reset, I'd say. Reset after that one. What was that? That was really weird. They, like, pinched it. It's okay. 100x not over. Gotta just reset, get right back into the good mental state. Lexi, oh, nice. Double flip reset. Very nice indeed. They were not expecting that one. Oh, on target life. Oh, would have been a brilliant redirect. It's still dangerous for the other team. 100x nearly take advantage. Instead, Plexi has to put this one towards the corner. But hey, you know, still on the offense. And if you mess them up, if Life's getting the bumps and getting the goals, that's what you need to see to take the series. Nicely done from 100x here. A lot of great stuff out of Life. Honestly, he probably knew that was heading in. All he had to do was bump the defender out of the way. Defender doesn't see it coming, and we are tied right back up at 1 goal apiece. Dangerous, but a nice pre-read from Pingu. Pingu going for a bump. I like the aggressive playstyle here. It might work out in their favor if they can start landing the bumps and demos. Right now, they're not really connecting on him. Pingu Plexi to Life, the pre-jump air dribble bump. That was a bit gratuitous, but you know what? I like that they're going for things. It's much better that they're trying than to, like, be turtling up. So it's much better to be playing like that and willing to take risks, I'd say. Whether or not that was a rise risk, I'm not sure. They do end up conceding here to Ven. Drees is NRG sub. Yeah, Drees retired. You didn't know that? Sean Drees is effectively retired. He, like, announced his retirement. So he signed up as a sub. Kind of like how Turbo is unofficially retired. I think Drees actually is officially. I think that was his official announcement. But anyway. It's Zen? Who is Zen? Oh, it's Ven. I don't know what Pingu's going for here. A risky play off his own corner. But it kind of works out. Life. Well, if he can tie the game up here, that'd be big. But Vidge reads the play. Pig into the corner. These are some interesting names. Plexi to pass it to center. No! Triple commit. Danger. Plexi has to race back. He has to get this stop. Can he get to it? No! And Vidge will score off the triple commit. 100x. Getting dicey. They're down a couple goals. If you squint your eyes enough, that's it. Yeah, if they lose this, they lost to Zen. I mean, you know, isn't he like 17? Eshan, if you're not... if you're not enjoying it, I mean, there's no good time to retire. You might as well when you're young. Now you can still go to college, play CRL, and not have to worry about being an RLCS player at the same time. Because, like, in reality, most people aren't going to be an RLCS pro, like, for example, as long as Garrett G. Garrett G has made a career out of it. Now, when Garrett G retires, he'll be able to stream forever and basically just live as a content creator. Most pros, even when they get a lot of viewers, they're not guaranteed to retain a huge level of viewership, as we do see a nice goal here from Plexi, 100x getting back into things. And just that's just the reality of it. There's not as much money as people think it is, because once you start losing, the money is gone. Like, you don't get as much salary anymore because you're not on a top team anymore, and you're not making all the prize money, and so it dries up real fast. And so Drees was on G2 for like half a year maybe, and then I don't think he's been on a top tier org since. He was on Dignitas, but if he's no longer going to be on a top tier org, as we do see a tie game, a nice goal here from Plexi, then Drees isn't gonna, he's not making enough to make it worth it. And he's still a high schooler about to go into college. Like, he's got his whole life ahead of him. So what better time than when he hasn't lost anything in life up to, well, that sounds like you don't lose by being a pro. But what I mean is, when you are a pro as an adult, you're losing time in a career. When you could have been starting a job, instead, you're playing professional Rocket League, which there's nothing wrong with that. It just is a setback. So Drees has had zero setback to his life if he retires right now. I guess that's what I don't know if that's what he's thinking, but that's what I think when I hear he's retired. He has had zero setback in his like longer term life because of being a pro. Whereas a person like Garrett G has lost like 10 years of like a career potentially in a different field. Which again, is not a bad thing inherently, but it's only worth it if you're going to be a pro as long as like Garrett G. If you think you are going to be a pro as long as Garrett G. Anyway, enough about pro talk. Let's get into the game. 100x have tied things up at 3 apiece, and they could take this game if they take a goal. They do. Life unstoppable. I think this was a double tap. Let's see it back. Plexi, a nice pass, and Life. Nope, just sniped it straight in. Nicely done. Life is 6 years younger than you, making more money. I mean, I don't know how much money Life is actually making, but yes, Life is definitely making. Oh, come on. We're going to watch this little itty bitty corner. I mean, we're scamming it. We're scamming it. Oh, too far. So it's 200%, I think. We're scamming. We're scamming. Who cares? We're watching this, okay? We're watching this. I gotta look into it, Mystic. I always forget. I have a ad blocker, but it doesn't work as well as I would like. Whoops. I did not mean to minimize that. And of course it minimized the game. They're up 2 goals now, 100x. That's great. 30 seconds left. They are dominating this game. Just gotta hold on to this lead. I know it's a little bitty corner, but I made it as big as I could. You guys can see this, right? Let me double check. Yeah, I know it's not great, but you guys can see the game at least. It's so terrible, but once the ad's over, we'll go back to full screen. That's gonna be it! The ball, it doesn't even need to hit the dirt. They're up 2 goals, so 100x win game 1. That is massive. In a best of 3, game 1 is so important. It gives you some breathing room in the next game. Absolutely massive. And now they just need to win one more game, and they're headed to day 3, baby. One more game is all they need. I'll have to check it out, Mystic. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's reset. I love how I basically just zoomed it in so we could see the little itty bitty corner as well as we could. It gets pretty big if you zoom in. Somehow they've kept this ball up for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It's been a bit. But there we go. The ball hits the dirt. 100x35 win game number 1. And our just one win away from moving on to day number 3 of the RLCS. 24 open qualifier number 1. Very cool indeed. That's what happens when you zoom in. Well, no, but if Twitch was smart, the thing that you're supposed to be watching the ad, and the little tiny thing is supposed to be very tiny. Instead, when I zoom in, the ad gets smaller, and the one I want to watch gets bigger, which is definitely not the way it's supposed to work, for the record. Funi. Alright, here we go. Game number 2. Again, just one more win is all they need to take this series. And that would be fantastic. They've been moving on to day 3. And at that point, we will move on to some show matches. So I've been bringing it up. Ooh, as Ven does score an early goal. I don't know what happened here. Probably just a poor kickoff. But anyway, I haven't been bringing it up much because I didn't want to string people along. But we will be doing some show matches, just not very many. And I didn't want a full complement because I know not everyone would be able to get in. And I would hate for people to be sitting around waiting to get in and then not get into a show match. The goal is to get everybody in, but if it's too many viewers, we will do a random draw. No line, Sean. Actually, let me take it back. Members can watch. So you, Funi, and if Hedge ever shows up, we'll do members. Members can get in, but other than that, we'll do a random draw. You're 2 Ultra Giga Chad for show matches now. Oh, no worries, Funi. Then here's an opportunity. I mean, this might be one of the last time I do show matches, because I really don't see it happening too frequently once RLCS is full swing. Like, this is RLCS, but this is a qualifier weekend. Starting next weekend, every other weekend will be an NA or EU main event. And once the main events are live, I mean, it's going to be literally every weekend will be a main event of some kind. Well, why? Why? Because I'm going to be focusing on RLCS, that's why. The reality is, I think I want to get back into more focus on the videos compared to live streams. And I'd rather just live stream and just chill and talk about RLCS, which I know is not as intriguing as a viewer. And I get it. It's not going to have the same viewership. But more of my streams are going to be like this, where we're watching RLCS, talking about it. Less are going to be show matches. That's all. Can't you do a few show matches end of stream? That was not last season. I did not do that last. Show matches really took off in the off season more than anything. They took off between the Spring Major and the World Championship. And I know that there was RLCS happening, but when the World Championship was live, I was not doing show matches. Or at least I don't remember doing show matches after World Championship days. I did like super long streams on World Championship days. And then the Spring Major, I wasn't streaming at all. So yeah, I don't think I ever did show matches after talking about RLCS, except, oh, you know what it was? It was Gamers 8 I did. You're right. You're thinking of Gamers 8. I think I did a little bit of that. But Gamers 8, I wasn't as serious as RLCS. It wasn't as prolonged. It was a shorter event, you know? It's not an every week kind of thing. Anyway, I'll think about it, Sean. I just don't expect to be doing that. I think it was Gamers 8. Because I was trying to think of what you're talking about. Because it couldn't have been RLCS. Just logistically, there's no way it was RLCS. But I think it was Gamers 8 is what you're thinking of. Because that might have happened at Gamers 8. That might have been. Between splits? Well, yeah, there'll be breaks, obviously. I just mean during the push for RLCS. Probably not. But maybe during the break, yeah. Like the break before each major, the breaks after the major, sure. Although before the major, I'm going to be making a bunch of videos about the major, I imagine. Oh, nearly goal Life. Can he put this in? Yes! Life scores the goal, ties the game in 100x. All right, back into the thick of things here in game number 2. Oh, it was Thursday streams? It probably was. It probably was. Well, I'm glad you do, Funi, because that's probably back to where we're headed. We'll see, but that's probably back where we're headed. It's not going to be no live streams ever. It's just not going to be as many. And it won't be as many show match streams. Here we go. Minute 38 left. If 100x win this game, they move on to day 3. And I will be here for it. This has been a tough matchup, though. Similarly tough to the last match against A Zapatos' team. Life, here's his opportunity. Tap it in. No, can't quite put it home. Plexi? Central? Oh, no. Oh, no. Is Pingu there for the stop? He is, but it's still dangerous. He can't get it past Ven. Plexi, a nice 50, but there's no one back to make the save. He had to pass it, but he passed it to the opponent. Ven Doesn't get a good read. If Plexi gets there, he does. Plexi 1v1. No, Plexi can't put it in. Life will be there to follow. But now it's going to be a free ball for Pig. It's a nice touch, though, from Pingu. Right back to Plexi. Plexi with 150. Can he get 2? No. Vij is there. Vij to put it central. A nice stop from Pingu. Life now is going to have to read this one. Life, a nice 50 with Pig. But Pingu's been bumped out of the way. Plexi has to read this. He does. Life now has to be there. Nicely done with 30 seconds left. 100X have been penned in their own half. Not a good spot to be. Pingu misses. Life is there. But Vij is going to read this. Plexi has to make the stop. He does. Unfortunately, Pingu's on very low boost, but that's a poor touch from the other team. Ven, though, will make the most of it. Oh, no. Pingu. It's all on Plexi. What can he do? It's a nice pass. Life is there, but Vij is going to put this one back at the 100X net. They're just hoping for an overtime now. 100X are struggling. No one is back except Life. Oh, and Life has sniped it! No, not quite on target. And either way, we head to an overtime in Game 2. One more goal is all 100X need. If they get this goal, if they get this win, they move on to Day 3. It's a pass. Life is there to the backboard. Oh, but read by Vij. Unfortunate, but Pingu might get this one. Nope, but he bumps Pig out of the way. Pig has to kind of mess around here. And he messes around a bit too much. He misses the ball. Plexi can't get back, and neither can Pingu. That's going to leave Life in a dangerous spot, but he reads the ball securely and might get a second follow-up touch here. He actually 50s it with Ven. Oh, it's a pass. Plexi, no, can't get the double tap in, but Life has a nice read. Pig will be there, but Life's going to continue to harass in the corner here. Plexi, that's nicely done to Plexi. Back to Ven. Vij, oh no, but a nice demo, so at least Pingu got that out of it. Life, he misses this ball, but he had the time to miss it because of that demo. In fact, Plexi getting it over 1, but then he gets bumped for his trouble. Tries to 50 it with Ven. It's not a great one, though. Vij gets the demo. Dangerous. Life, he has to do a lot here, and he does. Expertly done from Life. He keeps the ball out of the net, keeps it from being too dangerous at all. Now it's Pingu. He has to make a 50 here. He does. It's Life's turn. Life on this ball. No, they've triple committed. That could have been in. Thankfully, they missed it. Really thankfully there. No one was in net to stop it. But we keep going in overtime. 100X. They've got an opportunity here. Plexi. It's central. Pingu, if he jumps for it, he opts not to. He stays grounded. Doesn't have a lot of boost. He does get a nice 50 there, and that should be Life's ball. What can Life do with this? It's a pass. Plexi. A nice read, but it ends up being a 50-50. If he can beat Pig to it, though, there's going to be an opportunity. He beats Ven. Pingu. It's central. Life. No, can't get there. But still a good look for 100X as this overtime continues. Now on 1 minute 41 seconds in. Well, Sean, you don't have to watch the videos. No worries at all. I highly beseech you watch the one about Azapatos if you haven't, though. I think that's my best video yet. And if you like Rocket League Esports, that should interest you. Welcome, Isaac Lintwins. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Or Litwinets. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. No, come on, 100X. They get to stop there. So we are watching RLCS Open Quals. This is the team I'm a content creator for, 100X35, playing in the Open Quals right now. If they win this, they move on to Day 3 of RLCS, which would be absolutely massive. There's an opportunity here. Life puts it down the field. Plexi might be able to read this. Come on, Plexi. It's El Pingu. He gets bumped, but that was a good look. Life has to read this ball, and he does, but it's getting more and more, I think, chaotic here. The longer this overtime goes on, the more worried I get. Because I think 100X early easily losing the chaos. I mean, they're getting bumped, they're getting demoed. On the flip side, though, 100X can easily win out of the chaos. Plexi takes advantage, maybe gets a double, but no, can't put it on target. And it's going to be an easy read for Vij, but Vij taps it too high. It's a nice read from Pingu. Life is there. Ven, though, is going to make this dangerous, and we need to see something out of Pingu. He has to get the stop. Thankfully, Ven didn't get a great touch, and Plexi should be there to read this. But Vij is there. A nice read again. Plexi doubled up. Here into the corner now. Plexi, another touch. Nice. Ven is there to read it, but still, this is a good look for 100X, and it might be able to keep it on the offense. No, they don't. In fact, Pingu needs to race back. This is dangerous. Life's the only one there for a stop. Oh, a good demo. Life, this could be an opening. Open and finish. Musty flick. The pass. The lag. Oh, I don't know what happened. I think he lagged out. That was really unfortunate, and Plexi has to get a stop. It looks like he lagged out as a player, which is even worse. Unfortunately, Life, right when he passed it to him, Pingu had a bit of a DC. But you know what? We keep playing. We keep on. We play on. Plexi into the corner. Pingu has to be there, but he doesn't have enough boost. Ven's hit this over his head. Life has to make a stop. He does, but it's still dangerous. Plexi has to make a read. He does. Nicely done into the fat corner. I'm so nervous. If they win this, they're into day 3. If they lose, they go on to one more game, one final game in the series. Life. It's central. Is it on target? No. It's a pinch. It's dangerous. Plexi. Oh, it's off target. But Plexi has to read this because Pig is right there. Then a nice stop from Plexi. Very dangerous indeed. Now it's Life's turn in the corner. He's whipped it. Pingu. He has to get a touch. He does, but it's right to Ven. It's dangerous. Vidge doesn't read the ball. Thankfully, maybe a bump on Vidge. Nice. Life gets it into the corner, but they've nagged their own boost. Plexi, dunk this in, please. Plexi can't quite get there. But, oh no, Pingu's missed the boost. Life, he has to get a stop. He does, but Vidge is going to be there. It's dangerous. 1v1 now. Life, what can he do? Plexi, is that a miss? It is. Pingu's the only one stopping this from going in. A nice read. A bit lucky there, but we take it. Then, though, he's going to keep this one dangerous. We're entering almost 5 minutes, approaching 5 minutes of overtime. An entire game of Rocket League will have been played in this overtime, and 100X are sweating this one out. Sweating this one out. It is a very big overtime. Could that be it? No! Plexi nearly got it in, but it was saved away by Pig. Come on, 100X, close it out here. Nope. Oh, no. I don't like this at all. It's into the corner, but it's dangerous for 100X. A good touch. It kind of. It's just central for Life. That's dangerous, though. That's a 50 in the wrong part of the field. Thankfully, Pingu was there to read it. In fact, Pingu gets a double read. Nearly an opportunity, but Plexi's going to have to read this one in the center of the pitch. Dangerous. A nice read from Pingu. Yes, good stop. And now Life should be there. He gets the demo at least, but Pig's going to keep this one dangerous. Plexi, thankfully, no double commit. It's a 2v1. Plexi just has to beat one. Plexi has done it. 100x 35 are moving on to RLCS Day 3. Nicely done. Top 64 in the RLCS. What a finish. What a finish from 100x35. Way to power through. Get the win on the incredibly long overtime. What a win. Let's go. What a win. What a win. They did it. Hey, everybody in the chat, I appreciate it. We got Mystic, we got Isaac, we got Reppy, Mattias. What a win, folks. What a win. All right, folks, that was the last one of the day. We're going to get into show matches now. I know we've already got people clamoring for it. That is the plan. I quickly do want to review the bracket real quick just to show you guys. So this is the RLCS bracket. A lot of teams. In pool number 3, there were teams like Space Station, Luminosity in here. But all the way here in the lower bracket, 100x35 have just beaten Cogs and will advance to play. Let's see. I don't know. I guess they're playing either RTX GG or one of these other teams. I'm not sure. But they're moving on to this. And I believe, I mean, do we want to count how many teams this is? I'm 99% sure it's 64 teams left. Let me check brackets. I believe it's 64. Yep, it's 64. So they made top 64. That's crazy, man. Yeah, SSG has... I think they haven't dropped a single game. We can check SSG real quick. So they're in this quadrant. All they have to do is beat 445 in CRL retirement and then Midnight or Snowmen. So they don't even have a tough matchup. Muffin Man has to play Dignitas. And Dignitas is playing Turbo Chic. So, like, this is like a much harder quadrant than Space Station's. Same thing up here. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll just say it. I think Space Station has one of the easiest quadrants of them all, actually. Because OG has to play TSM. NRG has to play Plot Twist. G2 has to play Pirates. M80 has to play Shopify. And Genji has to play Cloverity or Deleted. Either way, that's a tough matchup. So literally the easiest road of anybody is Space Station right now. They literally have the easy. I think Space Station was seed number 2, by the way. Because they did so well in the World Championship. And they still had 2/3 of that roster. But let's quickly double check this before we get into it. They have... Oh, they did drop a game. They actually dropped a game to Dope Dons. Huh. That's not a good sign. Not that important. They won. But it's kind of odd they dropped a game. Anyway. Next up, they're playing Samba, Luby, and Minna. I know Samba. That's the only name I recognize there. Alright, enough about RLCS. It's been fun. But we are getting into things. Guys, please do make sure you go to twitch.tv/PinkuRL and give him a follow. because we were watch partying their matches today. Make sure to go give him a follow. All right. Enough about that, though. I'm so glad that 86% of you were correct, by the way, with the fan poll. You guys got it right. All right, let's quickly get into the RLCS, or not RLCS. Let's get into the show matches. If you guys want to play in a show match, let me know. We're going to quickly do a spin a wheel. If you give me a second, we'll spin a wheel to figure it out. So let me know in the chat right now, do you want to play in a show match? And you're available to do so. I mean, we actually don't have that many viewers, so we might just keep it rolling. I'm going to quickly rename the stream real quick. Alright, I've renamed the stream. Let's get some names in here. We got Abax, Mystic, Reppy, Mattias. Who else? Yeah, members are going to go in. So we got 3 members in. Oh, Hedge, if you can't... Hedge, you probably can't play in the next one, right? I assume. So that means we have 4 people for 4 spots unless Hedge. Can you play, like, right now? Let's start getting people into the lobby. As you guys can probably hear, I already have Rocket League on, so let's start getting people in. Let me get Funi and Twisted Tide in. I don't see either of you guys online. Make sure you get online. You're leaving right now? Alright, no worries. Hedge, how long does it take you to get home? Hedge, if you can play in the next show match, right? 2 minutes? Yeah, we give you 2 minutes. All right, let's start rolling some names. I think we're going to need at least 3. So let's roll for 3. And if we need all 4 of you, then we'll get... Oh, yeah, Funi, you can play in the next one. Well, Funi, if you're not going to play till the next one, then we're just going to get started with the 4... I just realized you guys can't even see the spinning wheel. 1 minute. I think we're just going to get started, though, with everybody that wants to play. All right, let's just get these 4 people in. So we got Mystic. Who else? In fact, let me quickly change this so you guys can see Rocket League. We got Mystic, Abax, Reppy, and Mattias. All right, we got Mystic in. Let's get Mattias. Let's get Abax, and then Reppy. Reppy, what's your in-game name right now? Who are we missing? Can you do both, Funi? Let's just start with the 2v2. If Funi is playing, we can get all 6 of you guys in. But who are we missing? We got Mattias, Mystic, Abax. Reppy is Rizzy, Dizzy, Judah. Interesting name. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Whew, excuse me. Alright. So we might just do a 2v2 here. Give me a second to pull up. I've got to pull up, whatchamacallit, Barrel, real quick. Do I have the team set up? Because that would be really nice. Oh, I don't. I have it set up like it's free-for-all. So we're going to need to get the teams going. Well, give me a second. 1 second, I gotta get the team names and everything set up. Team Egg, and then maybe we'll do Team Octane again. Second, I've got to find a good image for this. Oh, I like that one. Ah, maybe that's a bit too much. Alright, Team Egg versus Team Octane. Let me get back to the chat. Who are you missing? Oh, sorry, the queue's not up. Let me open up the queue, I guess. I might as well. Is it? Do I still have that above my head? No, I don't. Okay, but let me since I've been doing that, let me get the 1 second. Let me get the queue started. I have to like restart it. If I don't start it manually, it won't be running. Oh no. That didn't work. You know what? I don't have the queue running, so give me a second. Because I don't know how to get it started manually. 1 minute. You know what? Whatever. We'll have to do the queue another day. We'll do the queue another day. FCB. We're doing... I was going to do random anyway. So... Funi... So let's get Funi and Twisted Titan. Twisted, are you ready to play? FCB, you'll be in the next one. Well, you'll get in the next one. Because for the record, Funi was here, obviously, already, before you were here. He just was, uncertain if he was going to join. Same with Twisted Tide. Alright. Let's do it. 3v3. Well, I know Funi and Twisted Tide are going to want to play in the same team. So let's do, how about, we... let's do that. So, Funi, Twisted, Abax. Same team. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's do DFH Knight just to start. Actually, nah, I take it back. I like Deadeye. Let's do Deadeye Canyon Oasis. I think it's going to be NA East, and then let's get these teams set up. So it is Team Egg versus Team Octane. Actually, I want to do the other way around. Team Octane versus Team Egg. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Alright. Finder. And payback. Alright, let's do it. Oh, the settings should be fine. I believe they're fine. Let me know if they're not. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Nope. No, they're not. Wait. Yeah, they're not fine. Yeah, I guess they're not fine. Which actually is confusing because now I believe. Did I feel? I might have filmed Abax. Sorry, Abax. Slip of the mind. I might have filmed my video with Azapatos on weird settings. And he was probably like so confused. He was probably so confused about why this was the settings. I don't even know. I guess I did. I'm not sure. Now I don't know. Alright, let's do it. Thanks for saying it, Mystic. They're perfectly fine. Yeah, perfectly fine. Totally intended. Now, I didn't mess up. No, I... Ace of Pylos probably thinks I'm so weird. I probably had him in a lobby with all that stuff on, and it was just... It was not what we were doing. I mean, it didn't... If they were on, it clearly didn't impact anything. But that, yeah, that's weird. I don't think they could have been, though, because I know he picked up boost. I don't know. Anyway. Here we go. Game number 1. Let me make sure the overlay is all set up. The overlay is not all set up. Yeah, the overlay is now all set up. Team Egg versus Team Octane. And it will be an early goal from... Let me reset these. Team names are on the wrong side. Team Egg gets the first goal. Let me make sure I did that right. Yep, Team Octane is blue. Team Egg is orange. So, we got an early lead from Team Egg, but it's just one goal, and let's start up a poll. Oh well, this series. Octane. Team Egg. Let me know with your vote, who you think's gonna win this show match? Team Egg or Team Octane? Could go either way. Could go either way. ABAX. Can't do a lot there, and yeah, Team Octane struggling right now, but far from over yet. Now he just puts it towards the corner. It's central now. Funi, what can he do? Oh, Funi combines with Twisted Tide there. Nearly a pinch. Instead, it doesn't quite go in their favor. Let me double check what the audio is like. I'm liking how Team Octane are looking, but obviously they're gonna need to do a little bit different to get a handle on this series. Team Egg, did you vote Team Egg, FCB? You're rooting on the Eggs. Right now, 50-50 either way. A lot of fans cheering on Team Octane, a lot of people cheering on Team Egg. Could go either way. I'm just so hyped right now that 100X are moving on to day 3. I'm reasonably excited about it. Well, actually, I'm probably reasonably excited. They're a top 64 team in NA. Like, I knew it, but it's nice to be validated, you know? It's really nice to be validated that, yeah, they made it top 64. And I think they're going to do even better, but... top 16 is Swiss, and I'm not going to lie, obviously that's a stretch, but it's possible. It is not impossible. Like, they really could do it, as we see a goal here from Octane. Speaking about what's impossible, clearly Octane winning this, far from impossible, as 50% of you have predicted. But yeah, I think 100X they got it in them to maybe turn some heads, make a deep run here, and even if they don't get to top 16, they make some more money the further they go. Top 64 is an extra step, so now they've made even more money than they were making before. It's up from 300 to, I don't even know. Let me double check. Let me double check Wikipedia for it. As we do see a nice goal here from Mystic. Very nice indeed. Yeah, so they're up from $300 to they just made an extra $150. They're up to $450. And if they can get the top 48, they'll oh no, top 48 is also $450. Sorry. If they make it to top 32, they get a point in the RLCS and get $900. So that's I think top 32 is really important for seeding. So basically, if 100X wants to do well in future qualifiers, getting a top 32 finish here will be massive for seeding purposes. It will help them exponentially in the seeding for the next event. It will be very, very important. So hopefully they can get all the way to top 32. Oh, Mystic gets a goal. And not only that, I say for seeding, which obviously is important for seeding, but to make a major, to make worlds. Obviously, you know, they're on the outside looking in. There's very, very incredibly low odds they would ever make worlds or major. But hey, those points add up, and you could start off slow, get a point in the first open qualifier, and eventually make the World Championship, and that point would count. So, we'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. On the flip side, though, let's get back into the show match. Team Egg now up 3-1. Dominating a bit, but it's still early. This is a best of 5. In fact, let me make sure I switch this so it actually shows the best of 5. There we go. I've updated the broadcast to show this is a best of 5. This is a game 1 of the best of 5. Let's change this to, let's do show match Saturday. I like that. Show match Saturday. As we see Rizzy, Dizzy get this goal here. Team A running away with this one a little bit. Nicely done there. But you know what? Octane, they shouldn't give up. It's just 3 goals down. They've got a minute 16. It'll be a long road, but it's not impossible. Ooh, central pass from Funi. Is Abax there? No, Abax doesn't make the read. That said, Abax does make this read. Maybe it makes the double tap. No, it was a fake. Twisted can't get there either, though. And now it's dangerous as Funi's the only one back, and they are running out of time. Ever more dangerous. You guys rocking the eggs. We got Slow in the chat. Welcome, welcome. We got FCB rocking the egg emojis, and Team Egg is doing great right now. Slowly scrambling the defense of Team Octane. And Team Egg also is winning the fan vote. 67% of you now voting for Team Egg. That's up from 50-50 earlier. Like to see it, like to see it. 30 seconds remain before they walk away with a Game 1 victory. Just 2 games away from winning this series, and it all starts here. Rizzy Dizzy, another goal. Team Egg dominating so far. Yeah, maybe this was a little bit of a mismatch. Just a tad. Maybe just a little bit. Mystic, it's his chance. I think it's fine, though. I don't think it's too bad of a mismatch as we nearly see a goal from Apex, and it will ultimately be a goal from Funi. 2-5. This game pretty much over in the favor of Team Egg. But you know what? Team Octane can build some momentum going into the next game. Little by little, build some momentum back. Get this series going. Maybe they can take it. Who knows? Meanwhile, nearly a goal from the side of Egg. Will it be? No, another miss. Abax combines with Funi, though. Makes it a bit dangerous. Mystic trying to get one more for the road. Matty is. Maybe it'll be him. No, another miss. Rizzy Dizzy pushes it aside. Well, the only player that's going to give a chance at this is Twisted Side. The ball will hit the dirt. And Team Egg take game number 1 and keep things rolling in this series. Or start up, really. I mean, this was the first game. They start off strong, on the right foot. Team Octane are going to have to bounce back, going to have to change things up, switch up their play style if they want to win this series. They're going to have to get under Team Egg's skin a bit, crack the shell a bit, if they want to have any chance at this one. We got Eggs in the chat. Team Egg, so far so good. Like I said, they are off to a strong start, and I mean, I'm talking about what Octane can do to fix things, but really, Team Egg, it's more about what can they do to not, collapse, because I think they've got a really solid rotation right now, and if they keep that going, it's really hard for Octane to score on them. Yeah, they've been great on the offense and all, they've scored a lot of goals, but they don't even have to be as good as they've been on offense as long as they keep up that solid defensive rotation, because it's been doing them wonders as Octane have struggled to put goals on target, shots in net. I said that backwards. Shots on target, goals in net. Abax, here's an opportunity, but again, can't quite put that one home. That's a nice chance, but again, a little bit off target. Team Octane not doing themselves any favors when they're missing their shots all of their own accord. Yeah, they're close, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Welcome, Suspect. How do you play? The next show match, we will do a random draw, so if you stick around, you might get into the next one, especially if there's not enough people, then you'll just get in for sure. Suspect. Right now, there's not enough people. It's Slow, FCB, and you, I think, are waiting on the next one. And Hedge. As Mystic will score for the goal. 4 minutes remaining. Team Egg going strong. Going strong. Strong series for them so far. But Suspect, you missed it. We were watching the RLCS quals, and you won't believe it. 100x35 have made it to day number 3. Very exciting. Can I get in if there's not enough? I believe Mooney already called it, but I'm sure you can get in as well if there's still not enough spots. Slow, I really appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I really tried to make that. I put a lot of time into editing it, and I hope it came out all right. I'm not going to pretend I'm like the greatest. I don't know. I don't think I'm the greatest at telling the documentary stories, but I'm going to try and get better over time. Because A. Zapatos, there's so many ways you could frame his story. Like, I didn't even get into the fact that I'm like, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he moved from Mexico to America at some point. Like, I think. I actually don't know for sure. Either way, I know he's Mexican-American, and there's not a lot of Mexican-American pros, and he would be one of the first to make it big in the RLCS if he ever does. There's a lot of angles I could have went with the story. You know, the 1v1 angle is kind of the one I went with, because that's what he's most known for. But, I think I did it justice. And obviously, getting the interview with him was fantastic. So I really do appreciate A. Zapatos. You guys, I wasn't just saying it in the video. Go check him out if you haven't, because he has an excellent stream and he's a great guy. So a nice goal here. Team Egg is dominating right now. They're rolling it. 3 goals ahead in game number 2, and they might very well win it. Yeah, I'm in. Suspect, I'm saying you're in if you get in off the random draw, if there's not enough people. Or sorry, if there's too many people, and if there's not enough people, then you'll be in, for sure. So that's how it's gonna go. As we do see a goal here from Foodie off the kickoff. Hey, Team Octane, they have 3 minutes. They're saying, hey, don't forget about us. We're not out of this just yet. And they keep things alive. But yeah, no, Slow, I really appreciate that. And I'm hoping to do more pro videos in the future. I know I could just be making documentaries about pros, which you can always do. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just kind of had this vision, and I want to keep it going, of these like combined docu-interview videos. And I think they'll work well if I get better at it. I gotta get better. I'll get better at it as we go. You gotta go. No worries, FCB. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one, FCB. Do a video on you. Suspect, have you made the RLCS before, or are you expected to make it in the future? Have you played a pro in anything? Ever? In fact, that's something both of the pros I have, both of the players I've interviewed, you know, have in common, is they played big name RLCS players in a 1v1. Life 1v1 Kronobi on a stream. And, oh man, I got the hiccups again. A. Zapatos has played a numerous amount of pros. Suspect, I'm going to need you to do something notable enough in Rocket League to get yourself a Wikipedia page. Darn hiccups. Once you get a Wikipedia page, I'll make a video on you, Suspect. How about that? Yeah, pick up gang. Nice hedge. You'll get in the next one, hedge. You'll get in the Darn, the hiccups are back. You'll get in the next one, hedge. Suspect, that's not you though. That's a different player that happens to be named Suspect. As Maddie is slams home another goal. So you know what I'll do, Suspect? Is the pro Suspect has a Twitter links on their Wikipedia page. I will DM that Twitter, and if it is you, I'll interview you. There you go. There you go. So, Suspect, the way I'll prove that is I'll DM you on Twitter. Don't even worry about it. We will. You know what, Suspect? We will do the video. I'll DM you the details on your Twitter. On your Twitter. Don't worry about it. I'll DM you. As we do see another goal here. This time, A-backs with an own goal? I'm not quite sure about that. Quite sure what A-backs is doing. Oh, Twisted Tide has left. Oh, a bit of toxicity here from the team. That might be the end of it. I know Twisted Tide has left. Excuse me. Alright, I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Avax is still playing. Twisted, you should get back in. Do we need a chance here? Ah, man, the hiccups, they return. It's into the corner. Mystic, a chance! The flip reset, no. Saved away. You're good, he deserves to lose that one. Alright, well that's going to be that one. We're going to end this show match a bit early, I think to the disappointment of Team Egg. But Team Egg will win this. 62% of you were correct. We don't need to play out the next one here. Team Egg emerged victorious. As Fooney gets his second goal. GG's. GG's. People are not happy about it. That was a bit of a disappointing end. Hey, Bax, you know, please don't own goal in the future, man. Alright. Yeah, Abax, make sure you don't do that, bud. Intentional. Because that sure looked intentional, Abax, so please don't do that again. It kind of ruins the fun of the show match. Alright, let's keep going. Guys, we don't need to be toxic. But yeah, you can't be own goaling. You know, it wouldn't matter what the circumstances were. It doesn't matter where anybody was on the scoreboard. I'm not gonna, again, that's why it's just a warning, you know, don't intentionally own goal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. Let's get into things here. Next up, can you remind me in the chat if you were waiting to play? I know we got SS Low is waiting to play. Does anyone else want to play in another show match? Oh, man. Force Avax to play with Liam. I don't know about that, Matty. I don't know about that. All right, let's get Hedge in. I know Hedge has been waiting. Is anybody else waiting? Oh, I see Hedge. Slow. Let's get Slow in. Suspect. Suspect, what's your in-game name again? Suspect, what's your in-game name? Well, of course, Avax, you shouldn't be leaving in the middle of the game either, but I think he thought you were going to keep trolling because he assumed you were trolling. You know what? It's all a snacks in it. So we'll chalk it up to, you know, guys, keep playing on. If you want to forfeit, you can, but make sure your entire team is agreeing to the forfeit before you head out. Oh, man, that was a good neck crack there. All right, wait, who else? Suspect. What's your in-game name again, Suspect? I just don't see you online. Oh, you're loading in? All right, no worries. Hey, Sean, I try, you know, I don't want to be toxic, man. And you know what? Whether or not ABAC's meant to, it's the same story. It's just, you know, make sure you're not intentionally own goaling. That's really just the long short of it. Mercy, I was just planning on one more. Mercy, are you waiting to play, Mercy? So the way I see it is, Sean, is he might have accidentally scored on the wrong goal. He might have thought that was the opponent's goal. Listen, man, you know what? I don't want to judge you, Sean, because like, well, now this is gonna sound mean to Abax in a different direction. I don't mean this to be mean, but you know, it's like that classic quote where you don't assume malice when you can just assume, and then you fill in the quote. But I'm not saying that was like that. I'm just saying that, you know, when just don't, you know, it's better off in life to not assume malice. About, obviously, you don't want people to rip you off and scam you and stuff like that. But in things like this, just let it go. All right. All right, no worries, Mercy. I think this next one will be the last one. I thought putting you guys with Avax was a good team of 3, but it looks like it didn't work out to this time. But maybe it'll work out next time. Well, it probably won't be next time. But all good. Let's keep going. Let's move on. So we're gonna get Suspect in here. And I think I'm going to need more spots. So does anyone else want to play that just played in the last one? Because now we only have 3. So everyone that wants to play that just played, we're going to put you in a thing. Besides Funi, who kind of called going back-to-backs. Alright, let's do a wheel. Alright, let's do a wheel. Let's reset this. It's Reppy, a Sean. Well, I know you did a Sean, but when you didn't call it like you called it when in the middle of the series, and I don't know. I don't think we should just be super abusing the membership thing, but a Sean. The only thing is obviously that one ended early, which is no fun. Actually, nobody else is asking. It's just the 2 of you guys. So let's just get the 2 of you guys in. So let's get Funi, and let's get Reppy and Twisted back in. I'm like 99% sure Funi called it earlier. I have to go back and look. I don't remember. Well, yeah, Funi before it said, he said, I'll play both. But, all good. You guys are both in, so it's all good. No mercy pat, guys. No way. We're not making examples out of things. It's all good. Hey, guys, there's no point being toxic. A-Tree, unfortunately, Archery, you are like a little too late. I already got 6 players in. So, sorry about that, Archery. Alright, let's get, Avax is not in this lobby. Is he? You can see. Guys, stop being toxic. The chat is literally on stream. Oh, it's not on stream, but it will be on stream. Let me put the window back out of POV. There we go. Alright, I don't know what to do for teams. Do people... What to do for teams? Rex. Sorry, Archery, we're already full, and I don't think I'm going to do another one after this. Sorry about that. Thanks, Mattias. Mystic, there is no way to determine if he would have continued that perceivable accident. Well, I mean, exactly, Mystic. So, Sean, that's kind of part of it. Is if you start trolling when someone else is trolling, you won't really be able to tell if they actually were trolling or if it was just some crazy coincidence of a mistake. But it really doesn't matter. We're moving on. We're moving on. Well, Slow wants to be Team Egg again. Oh my goodness. See. We could do suspects. We could do that, yeah. Alright, let's do it. What map? Let's just go back to DFH Stadium night. Alright. Oh. Let's just do AU to make sure everyone's good. Alright, let's do it. Guys, we're not going to talk about that anymore. No, we're doing a best of 5. But let's start up a poll here. Who do we think is going to win this one? Who will win the series? Will it be Team Octane or Team Egg? Let me know with your vote in the poll. The poll is live. Game number 1. Oh, my bad. I'm spectating now. Sorry about that. We missed the kickoff. So yeah, this is on EU. Because I did it because of Suspect, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know. It might be rough either way we do it. The worst part is Suspect and Funi are on the same team, which kind of exacerbates the ping disadvantage. But we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. I think Suspect... Oh, I don't know why it's stuck like I'm tabbed in. I'm not tabbed. Yes, laggy. No lesson to learn. This is just Showmatch in a game called Rocket League. Well, I think you can learn life lessons no matter where you find them, for the record. You can disagree on whether or not this was a life lesson. What was this? Let's do that, and then let's cut that stuff out. There we go. Fix it. But no, I mean, so just because something happened in a Rocket League show match doesn't mean you can't learn, like, an actual real life. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened here, but I think at the end of the day, this just goes to show that communication is important, and it's hard to do that with random teammates you don't know, as we do see a goal here from Hedge, nearly saved, but Team Egg will take a short lead. Why you make it like RLCS? What you mean, Archery? I have like an overlay because I try to make it fun to look at. Yeah. I did a whole tournament that I tried to style after RLCS at some point. That was a lot of fun. Speaking of that, Archer, I don't know if you're an RLCS fan, check out some of my latest videos about the RLCS and some RLCS pros. I did a video on A Zapatos and interviewed him. You should check that out. And then also, I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff about RLCS predictions. So if that's your speed, look out for that in the future. North American RLCS is beginning. This weekend's a qualifier. Not just North America. Every region but Europe had their open qualifier begin this weekend. I think we already have a top 16 in the Middle East. So there's a lot of cool Rocket League happening in the next couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're lagging so hard. Well, Reppy, we might switch it up next. The big problem is that I put Suspects and Twisted on the same team, but that's alright. Commenting like RLCS, I try sometimes, but I also interact with chat. But I think I'd put it on a good show. So I hope you like it, Archery. I'm trying to do some RLCS casting as we do see Suspect tying things right back up. Team Octane keeping it even as they are currently dominating the fan vote. 80% of the fan vote going the way of Team Octane. Team Egg, very few, 20% of it, of the vote there. But you know what? They are in a tied game. The vote may not be tied, but the game actually is. And you know Team Egg got a decent chance at this one. We'll have to see what they can do. You were on the other team. Why would you what? Oh, we're talking about crying. Avax, well, and Maddie is for that record. Let's not be toxic, folks. It's not there's nothing to be toxic about. Guys, if you guys I'll split this way. Let's stop talking about it, and anyone that keeps talking about it, I'll just time out for a little bit. Not like a permanent mute or anything, but if you guys keep bringing this up, we're just going to move on to a different topic. Alright, we do see a goal here from Fooney. 2 goals the better now. We're definitely going to alternate servers for the record, Reppy. I don't know if I've said it, but we are going to alternate servers. I don't have a controller, Archery, but if you mean to look at this, we can look at scoreboard for a second and then put it back. Oh, I must have changed it so I'm like, it won't, that's so weird. It's like getting stuck. Maybe my tab key's getting stuck. It's like lagging. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, my tab key's like lagging out. But anyway, we do see a goal here from Team A, tying things right back up. Right back up. Hey Max, man, come on, man. We're just not going to talk about it anymore. Let's move on. Please, Archery. What do you mean by pressing on the Xbox controller? Please make another. Well, maybe we'll do another show match. I don't think so, but maybe we'll do one more depending on how quick this one is. As Team A has things tied up right now, we might do one more. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe because that one was such a quick one. We might do one final one. You know what? Maybe we'll do a best of 3 instead of a best of 5. But anyway, The thing archery is these are like full series, like best of 5, best of 3, which means you have to win multiple games. So maybe we'll try and fit you in the next one. You want to be in fake RLCS? You know what, archery? We'll try and do one more best of 3, and we'll fit you in the last one. I haven't got any new viewer. You're the new viewer of the stream, so well, you're welcome to try it. Try one. Suspect a chance. Put it down the field. Oh yeah, you don't know if you'll ever make RLCS archery? Yeah, I gotcha. It's very hard to get into RLCS. You can play the open qual. Anyone plat and above, I don't know what rank you are, but if you are plat or higher, you can sign up for the RLCS quals if you have a team. There's 3 people. All you need is 3 people. You sign up, you have some fun. Obviously, you're not going to qualify, but I think of it as fun. You might get, completely styled on by SSLs, but even in champ, yeah. So you might get styled on, but if you think you'll enjoy it, I'd say go for it. We do see a goal here from SS Low as Team Egg takes the lead with 31 seconds remaining. Team Octane may have a lead in the fan vote, but they are now losing this game. And if they don't get to their act together in the next 31 seconds, they will drop game number 1 of the best of 5 series. Would not be a great start for them. Will Among Us ever make a return? Great question. I do believe it will make a return, but I need to, I don't know. I need to be in the mood for, I guess, and schedule it out, plan it out. I totally should at some point, though. Twisted Tie, an opportunity. Suspect as well. The ball goes down the field. Hey, maybe a chance here for the side in blue. They're putting it down the field. All Hedge has to do is let this hit the dirt. Instead, he keeps it alive. And 30 to score. To pass it. The Twisted Tie. They tie the game on a miracle 0-second goal. All Hedge had to do was let it hit the dirt. Instead, he passes it middle, and somehow Foodie connects, Twisted connects, and we have an overtime headed our way. Team Octane are not giving up yet. Brasky, yeah, I'm thinking about doing another, so we'll try and get you in as well on the next one. The queue is broken right now, so you can't queue, but yes, I'll try and get you guys in. Well, or I already answered. I guess I missed your message earlier, Rasky. There you go. Now I've answered it. As we enter this overtime, Team Octane, Team Egg are intertwined right now, and only one goal can separate them, but when will it come? So far, no goal yet, but that could be one there. A nice snapshot from Twisted Tide. A better save from Rizzy, and we remain tied at 3 apiece. Hedge, Rizzy, Slow, all headed towards that, all shooting, and Rizzy can't quite put that one in. Unfortunately, for Team Egg, they're going to do a little bit better than that if they want to win this overtime. That said, Team Octane, though, they've got a little bit of magic on their side, too. Slow easily sees it away, though, and now Octane are back on the defense. In fact, Fooney forced into a 50-50 double commit, with Suspect, and nearly getting a goal out of it. No, nothing comes of it, but still, Team Octane are making Team Egg sweat right now. If they can keep that up, keep that pressure alive, maybe they can use it to secure themselves game number 1. If not, Team Egg maybe will be able to bounce out of their half, and get a goal for themselves. Another double commit. Fooney and Suspect have not been communicating well here. Every stream do 3 show matches or more? Well, archery, usually I do, but as the RLCS gets back started, for the record, I kind of fall out of the Rule 1 versus Team Vitality. They did have a record-long overtime, as this one doesn't go nearly as long as that did. Suspect finally ended a win for Team Octane. But I tend not to use actual pro team names, because that would just be confusing to viewers, potentially, so I don't want to do that. Archery. But no, man, it's a lot of fun. You should check it out. I stream every Thursday and Saturday, and sometimes I do show matches. But as we get into the RLCS season, I'm gonna start talking more about RLCS rather than doing show matches. But no worries. Alrighty, here we go. Team A, Team Octane, keep going. Octane does have an early lead. Maybe the fan vote's correct. 75% of you believing in Octane. Now down to 70, despite the fact they won a game. Someone voted for Team Egg. Team Egg are not giving up yet. You refresh stream. No worries, no worries. Oh, man, I was supposed to change the server. Wait. Gotta reset. Let me make sure. Hopefully they realize. All right, reset. We do got to alternate here. I think Suspect's just going to have terrible ping for like one match. All right, here we go. Welcome, Jade, into the chat. How are you doing today? Team Virtual versus Team Twisted Minds. I mean, probably not archery. I like to keep the same team names when I'm doing a stream just to make it easy to switch between. I could change it up, but yeah, well, the next one will be best of 3. This one is a best of 5. This is probably the worst USC server ping I've ever seen. My goodness, everyone's on bad ping. Darn it, what is up with my tab key? It's like broken or something, I don't know. Or maybe Rocket League's broken. But every time I check the scoreboard, it's like sticking. So I don't want to do that. Alright, Mercy, yeah, we'll try and get you in the next one. Welcome, JDA, you're good? That's awesome, I hope you're doing well. Welcome, Ultimate Blader 6000. What is this? It's a... So cool. I appreciate it, Bleeder. Yes, so it's not a tournament. I have done tournaments in the past. You would have probably loved that. I did a whole tournament kind of like this with the view, and I tried to make it feel like RLCS. This is just show matches. So it's individual best of 5s or best of 3s. And just 6 people play, and I cast it, try and commentate it like an RLCS match, although I'm not quite at the level of an RLCS caster. I can get hyped for the hype moments as we nearly see a chance there from Funi, but it was saved away by Slow. And maybe Team A go get a breakaway here. They are up 1 game in the series. If they win this, they'll be on match point. They just got to win 3 games in total to win this one. And yeah, Blader 6000, we're going to have 1 more best of 3 after this, so if you want to play, you can be in the next one. Let me start writing this down, because I'm totally not going to remember. So we have got archery. Who else? We've got archery. We have got... who is waiting to play? Can you remind me if you've been waiting to play? Trying to remember who's waiting. That's sick. If you can play, yeah, you can play in the next one. We will have space for the next one. Oh, archery. Yeah, I already know. I said your name. I thought I said your name. So you don't, please don't spam archery, or we'll have to time you out. Rasky, that's who it is. So yes, Blader. Yep. So it's archery, Blader, Baby Zoo, I think was here. And so archery, Blader, Jaden, Rasky, Baby Zoo. Okay, Jaden, Rasky. That's 5. So now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 1 spot. So whenever we get 1 more, or someone that's playing now will want to replay. And then we'll have 6. Yes, we've got 6. Archery, are you actually SSL? Because if you are SSL, you should look into just playing in the actual RLCS qualifiers as Hedge gets a goal here. I'm assuming you're not. You know, a lot of people joke about it. But as far as all the jokes, there are SSLs that have popped by on stream before. Team Egg dominating right now, despite losing in the fan vote. Can you call? Me, Pat, you call it? Oh, so, and Twisted Tide will be the final person if we don't get a new viewer. But Twisted, you've already played in 2, so you're definitely not getting another one unless we don't get a new viewer. You're 2100? Alright, very cool, Archer, very cool. Just so you know, it is in your advantage to tell me the truth because you're going to be matched up with teammates based on the rank you say. To try and make it fair, because it will not be, you will not be with SSLs, for the record. I hope you don't mind. You'll be playing with lower ranked players. If you're 2100, you should play in RLCS quals for fun, man. If you get top 100, you get money. So, they changed up the way the season works. And I know just because you're 2100 doesn't mean you'll make RLCS very far, but I appreciate it, Blader. I appreciate it. And thanks to all the new subscribers. I haven't checked the numbers. I'm assuming we're getting new subscribers because I see a bunch of new chatters. Let me double check. We are up to 717. Thank you to my 2 new subscribers. I really do appreciate it. We're getting close to 2,000. Reminder for all my new viewers, I stream every Thursday and every Saturday around this time. As we do see a goal here from Rizzy Dizzy. Once we get into the RLCS season, which is starting this weekend, but it really kicks off like for real next weekend, some of my streams will be a recap of how RLCS went, and then maybe we'll do more show matches depending on the streams. But I was trying to slow down on the show matches, but we'll see. Archery, I don't know if you've heard, but RLCS, the rules have changed. All you have to be is 13 years old now. 13 or older, and you can play in the RLCS. It's crazy, I know. It's crazy. Oh, is that a goal from Twisted? It is. Twisted pops that one in, and Team Egg are right back on top. I really appreciate it, Blair. So, yes, you will friend me. I'm AskPat13 on Epic. I don't know if I can show that to you while we're waiting here. But same as YouTube, AskPat13. I'm circling it with my mouse. I don't know if you can see that. But it's the same as before. Not before, but same as my YouTube name is what I meant to say. So, yes, archery. The real RLCS, the age limit got lowered to 13 years old. I'm surprised you hadn't heard about it. It's like the talk of the town. I personally think that was a bad decision, but at the end of the day, it's not my decision to make, and it's good news for some folks like you, maybe, if you want to. Folks, I'll add you after this and get you into the next one. Don't worry. Yeah, Jaden, I appreciate it. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Blader, for subscribing. You want to be in Rule 1 or Vitality? Well, archery, you have to prove yourself before you'll get signed to a big org, but maybe one day. I will say, though, the odds of you getting into those orgs is heavily dependent on what region you're in. I'm curious because I have people playing from all different regions. As Team Egg, by the way, does take a 3-1 lead, not to be distracted from the fact they're doing quite well right now. Depending on what region you're in, you know, that'll change who you're playing with, against, all that good stuff. So, what region are you from, Archery? Like Rocket League region? You know, North America? Are you from Europe? Middle East? MENA, or whatever? Middle East, North Africa? US East? Well, no worries. I'm just saying, Vitality will probably never sign you because they sign a lot of French players, but even if they signed a non-French player, it would be someone playing in the European RLCS. Most likely, as Team Egg does take this win. Moving on to game number 3. We're going to have to swatch servers. Yes, you can change cars. Sure thing. Oh, let's accept these. Actually, I'm going to accept them later so I know what your name is when I need to add you to the party. Let's keep this one rolling. Got any APAC OCE fans? There was one guy from OCE that came by my chat at one point. But that's the only one. And if you're talking about teams I'm a fan of Gaming Gladiators this season. They will have Virtuoso, LCT, and Realize. And I'm going to be rooting for them in APAC. Hoping they make the major. Only one APAC team will make the majors and worlds. Which is pretty disappointing, but... Oh, we lost somebody. Let's reset. Let's reset. Thank you, Jaden and Ultimate Blender. For the record, these are best of 5, so we'll get you guys in after the series is over. It could be over in one more game if Team Egg win the next one. Game crashed? Alright, no worries, Slow. Let me see if I can invite you back in. Oh, that's not good. I might just have to reset everything. Gotta remake. One sec. So it's Hedge, Twisted, Rizzy, Dizzy, Fooney, Suspect. Let's do it. Let's get everybody back in here. Give me just a minute and we'll get everybody back in. Hedge, Fooney, and who am I missing? Alright, let's do it. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Oh, is it 1-1? Wait. Team Octane won? I thought Team Egg won. Okay, it's tied 1-1. Who knew? You guys all knew. I didn't know. My bad. I thought Team Egg won. So, Team Octane have tied things up. That explains why the fan vote's swinging back in their favor. 77% of you guys are rooting for Team Octane. We'll have to see if they can ultimately emerge victorious here. They very well may. We'll have to see how it goes. You told your mom to buy you more RAM? Yeah. That is how it works. Go to download need to buy it. That's a joke, by the way. Do not go to any sketchy websites because you cannot download RAM. I was surprised there are a bunch of young impressionable people. So that was a joke, for the record. Here we go. Game number 3. Starting off in Egg's favor, and we have at least another game on our hands after this one. Maybe 2 more after this, depending on how long the best of 5 goes. Could be headed towards game 5. Who knows? Who knows? Nice read by Fooney. Hedge is there. Can't get a lot done with it though. Slow. Passing at central as well. Suspect. To the corner. Hedge, nice read. Sidewall. Rizzy Dizzy, good read. What can you do with it though? Hedge has to make contact. He does. Dangerous. Rizzy gets it central. Team Octane struggling mightily right now. Team Egg might take a 2-goal lead. We'll have to see what they can do. You're a fan of... Oh, Archery, I just noticed you said you're a fan of BDS, SSG. Oh, I'm not wearing it right now, but I have a BDS shirt because I'm a fan of BDS as well. You're rooting for Team Octane? Well, good news for you, Team Octane. They're not out of it yet. They're just down 1 goal. They've got a good chance at this one. But anyway, yeah, Archery, SSG, version 1, Vitality, Rule 1. Well, I have bad news for you. Version 1 does not exist anymore as an org. Although Daniel and Beast Mode are still playing together, now they're playing with Atomic on G2. But no, pretty cool in power. Very nice, very nice. Team Octane tie things up. I was distracted reading the chat, but they have tied things up again. So now these 2 teams are tied not only in game wins, but they're tied up in score in this game. Only 1 goal likely to separate them, although we do have a lot of time left. Certainly could see a team go on a runaway. I don't think it will be a runaway though. Team Egg nearly getting a chance there, but at least they get a demo for their troubles. Slow as pass this middle. He tries, but Suspect outreads him. Booney will be there for the pass. Suspect is there for the shot. Actually, another pass. A 1-2-1 passing play. Back and forth and back again. They get the ball in the net after this beautiful passing. Booney puts it in. Yep. Beauty of a 1-2-1, says Hedge, and I agree. That was actually a 1-2-1-2-1, I think. I don't even know. There's a lot of passing there. Even leading into the replay. So we see a chance from Fooney here. Fooney to Suspect. Another passing play, perhaps. Suspect actually opts to fake, and it works out in their favor. Fooney takes advantage of the whiffing defenders to slot home Team Octane's goal number 3. Carmine Core, yeah, Archery, have you heard about the roster moves? So Carmine Core only has 1 player the same. It is now Vatira. Obviously, you know, they kept Vatira, but they also have Rise and a Tau. So a very different squad of 3 on Carmine Core now. Nearly goal there for Fooney. Maybe twisted to follow up, but not quite. And we enter about half the time left in this game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds just about left on the clock. Team Egg, you're going to have to do a little bit more, work a little bit harder. They want to get back in this game, get back in this series. That was a really great pass. Itachi left, yes. Itachi didn't want to leave. He basically got kicked. But yeah, Itachi is now on a team called Gentlemates. He's playing with Juicy and Seiko. And I might be rooting for Gentlemates this season because I'm a big Seiko fan and wouldn't mind rooting for Itachi at all. And now he's teaming with Seiko, so maybe that'll happen. Yeah, there's a new org in the scene called Gentlemates. It is an org. And so we'll see how they do in the season. I think they're going to make a major, but it's so hard to predict EU. There's so many good teams that it's hard to know. Welcome, Cynic Cult. Great point, Cynic Cult, for you to come in because you are the last person that will be playing. You are player number 6. So you are player number 6. We'll get you in the next one, Colt. What about Rawas, Killers, Cash, and Joyo? So Rawas and Killers are not on Rule 1 anymore. I probably should say that. They're on Team Falcons. So you're probably going to be rooting for Falcons now, which consists of TRK, Rawas, and Killers. So they're still together, the twins, but now they're playing with TRK on Team Falcons. And Cash and Joyo have split up. Joyo is still on Moist, but Cash is on a different team now. I don't even remember what they're called, but he's on a different team. They're not an org. It's like a pickup team for now. What about Mosin? I actually don't know. I don't think he's on Twisted Minds anymore. Let me double check that. Or no, wait. Mosin was the one on Rule 1, right? I think he's on Twisted Minds. That's it. I think he moved to Twisted Minds. So he's playing with Senzo and somebody on Twisted Minds. I can fact check that real quick. You can look all this up on Wikipedia. Obviously, I know it's not easy to do that, but let me double check that here. But Twisted Minds is, yep, Twisted Minds is Mosin, SMW, Senzo. As Fooney scores goal number 5, Octane is running away with this game. Absolutely running away with it. Reppy is playing right now, so he won't be in the next one, Colt. An absolutely massive victory here for Team Octane if they can close this out in the next 55 seconds. If they do, they will not only win this game, but they will put themselves on match point. Yep, CRR is the first player to have played in 3 RLCS regions, and I don't think I'm really curious to see if he made a LAN from Europe. I don't think he did, but if he had, he would have been the first player to make a major RLCS LAN from 3 different regions. But anyway, all to say that CRR is yep, pretty big deal that he's in SAM. I think Complexity in South America, they're going to dominate. It's a really tough region, really competitive, but I do think that for the first time in a long time, SAM has a standout, and I would say it's Complexity. Team A, comeback. Hey, if they win the next 2 games, Team A could easily come back. It's far from over. Far from over. You just hit Plat 1. Well, Blader, fun fact, Plat 1 is the minimum for RLCS to sign up. So if you wanted to sign up, you will not make it, but you can have some fun and try. If you would like to. Cynic Cult, if you're Silver 2, yeah, you cannot sign up for RLCS, so a bit too low. He was on Gamers 8 in Europe, but I guess he never made RLCS LAN with the Guild. Which is unfortunate, because then he would have been he's already the only player. They haven't made it yet, but it is almost certain that they will make the South American Regional. So he's basically the only player to make 3 RLCS regionals from different regions, which is pretty crazy. Oh, we gotta leave this. Whoops. I don't know if I hit leave in time. I did. We're back to US East for the next game. Furia, sweep, slam. I don't know. Listen, Furia is really good, but I think Complexity is better, for the record. I think Complexity is that same team that did well at Worlds. Complexity was a top 8 team at Worlds last year. Even if they didn't get top 8 in performance, they had to play Karmine Corps in the group stage. I truly believe Complexity was top 8 in the world last year, and I actually think they're a little bit worse with Dorito, but I still think they're good enough to make majors from South America. I really think they're going to be the best team. The number 1 seed out of South America, to be clear. Alpha is getting replaced. No, Zen did not leave Vitality, and neither did Alpha. It's the same team. Alpha is not getting replaced. What makes you think Alpha is getting replaced? The only person that changed on Vitality is their coach. They lost their coach to Karmine Corps, and now they have Fairy Peak as the coach, which is still a good coach. But I think Farah was a difference maker as a coach, and I think he's going to show that by winning Worlds with Karmine Corps this year. That's my prediction. I think Karmine Corps are going to win the World Championship. It's really early to predict that, but that's my prediction. A nice pass from Rizzy to himself, rather. And teammate take it up. Nah, you hate Farah now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twisted, listen in, talking about hating Farah. So it's just that Farah, I think, after listening to him speak at the Spring Major, unironically, he's just crazy. Fairy Peak was in more than just Season 8. He won the Season 7 World Championship, our archery. Fairy Peak is a world champion. And now he's coaching a team of world champions. So, yes, he's no longer a player himself, but he is obviously a former pro, world champion at that. And Farah was a pro himself, though, for the record. Farah never was a world champion, but Farah got top 4 at, like, RLCS Season 3, I think, or Season 2. So Farah had been at the highest of highs of RLCS as well. Not quite as high as a world champion, but he got top 4 at a world championship. Tie game right now. Team Octane are 1 game away from winning this whole series. Team A trying to keep their hopes alive. Rawas is better than Zen. I'm controversial opinion. I think Killers is the better twin in 3v3. I think if you look at the stats, they don't lie. And Killers is a better 3v3 player than Rawas. If we're talking 1v1, that's a completely different story. I actually might agree with that. Rawas is better than Zen in 1v1. I might concur on that one. But in 3v3, I think Zen's the GOAT right now. But I think Killers has more of a claim to being the best 3v3 player than Rawas. Because I think Killers is better than Rawas. He did win DreamHack Valencia. Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. So Farah is like a major LAN winner. Not RLCS, but at the time, those were pretty big events. Like, close to the current level of an RLCS major. Twisted Tide takes the lead for Team Octane, and they might close out the series here. They've got 3 minutes, though, to hold on to the lead. But no, yeah, Farah was... I think Farah's the best coach in Rocket League right now. Now, there's a lot we don't see behind the scenes, but from what we have seen, I think Farah is very clearly one of the best, and I would argue the best coach. And so I think it's a huge loss for Vitality to lose him. But you know what? He wanted to move on, and we'll see what he can do with Karmine Corps, because I think that's a good enough team for him to work some magic and get another World Championship. I don't think they're going to have a perfect split or anything like that. It's not going to be like the way Vitality did the last split. But I think that they're going to have a good split this first major up. Your brother is Razebull. Really? But you just told me you were on USE servers. And if your brother is Razebull, then why didn't you say you're a Complexity fan? R3? Oh, do we see a goal here? We do! Rizzy Dizzy puts it in, ties the game, and Team A keep themselves alive here entering the next 2 minutes. Razebull is US East. No, Razebull is from Chile, yeah. He's in South America. He is Razebull's son. Yes, yes. His team is not that good. They got top 12 at the World Championship last season. What do you mean not good? You named some teams that didn't do as well as they did. They literally got 9th through 12th at the World Championship. Well, if you're not lying, I would just be very confused because Razebull is not from the UST server area. So why are you in the US? Why are you in the US? I'm not saying you're lying. It kind of will sound like I am, because I'm just curious. Because if you are telling the truth, now I'm just curious. And then if you are lying, then it's like, well, then why are you so much lying that you're lying about lying? Anyway, Suspect gets the goal. Tie game. You split up. No. So you're still living with your parents because you're 13 years old. So I assume your whole family moved. I didn't know Razebull's family moved back. Because last I heard, he was still taking visits to home when he was living in the U.S. So I'm just surprised that he's back in Chile and his family's actually in the U.S. I can't. Hey, Sean. Okay, I'm kind of trolling right now, Sean. I'm trolling right now. Sean, you should know that I'm basically trolling right now. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna hear the whole story because now I'm curious, Sean. I mean, I'm curious. He went to go in particular. In RLCS, that's why. Well, he's going, yeah, he went back to Chile to play in the RLCS, but I mean, he's gone back to visit his family multiple times. And also, how did you guys get visas to live in the US? That's a very difficult process, and you did that very quickly. I mean, Ray's will struggle to get a visa, and he's the player. So I'm just surprised his whole family, including his 13-year-old brother, got visas to live in the US, especially because he's not even playing in the US anymore. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Again, I mean, maybe you're telling the truth. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Actually, I mean, Archery. So Archery, do you speak Portuguese? As Twisted Tie does get this goal in, 5 goals to 3 now. No worries, Archery. Maybe you're... I actually feel bad if you were Ray's Bull's brother. I'd feel really bad. So I'm sorry if you are, and I'm just trolling. Oh, yes! So you speak Portuguese. You do speak Portuguese, huh? So when was the last time you talked to Ray's Bull in Portuguese? You don't know? No worries. It's just because, you know, obviously, you know, your native language is Spanish. I know, Mercy. I know, Mercy. I'm messing. Again, I'm trolling, guys. I'm trolling. Alright, 1 goal to difference. Team Egg, though, with 2 seconds left, they've kept their hopes alive. I'm just trolling about it. So, Mercy, I was trying to see what Archery would say, given that it is Spanish, not Portuguese. I was trying to catch him a bit. And I'm kind of curious, Archery, why you didn't correct me yourself. Because it is, obviously, you know, your native language is not Portuguese, it's Spanish. Team Octane gets the goal there, gets the win, and with it wins the series. GG's. Archery, you don't have to, you know, lie for clout or anything, but it's all, you don't have to be SSL, you don't have to be anybody's brother. You're welcome to play no matter who you are, and you can be anonymous. So it's all good, man. You don't have to. You don't have to lie. It's fine. You just be who you are, or be anonymous. It's, either way is fine. But, you know, when you say crazy things like that, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of, you know, a bit strange to be lying about stuff like that on the internet, man. GG's, Funi, you missed a fun conversation on the stream. I'm so sorry, because I wasn't even commentating your close victory. You should check out the last, like, 5 minutes. But anyway, we've got Ray's Bull's brother with us, Funi. Alright, let's get the next 6 people in. We have a chatter, Funi. His name is Archery. He claims that he is Ray's Bull's brother, that he is over 2,100 MMR himself. And then when I mentioned speaking Portuguese, he's like, yes, I speak Portuguese. So I think I kind of tricked him there. I'm not sure, Archery. Maybe you just don't speak English well. But your native language would be Spanish, not Portuguese. I gotta keep chat to English, Archery, where we only speak English here, because I can only moderate English, for the record. I can only speak English. And Archery, it's not a big deal, but I was just confused why he didn't say... Wait, keep things English, because I can't moderate other languages. I don't speak Portuguese, I don't speak Spanish. But for the record, it's just confusing because Ray's Bull's native language is not Portuguese, it's Spanish. So Archery, what's your native language? Is he like a cousin? Maybe you said the wrong word. Because if he's your brother, it doesn't make a lot of sense. You do speak... Well, of course you... I'm not saying you don't speak Portuguese. I'm saying Portuguese being your native language doesn't make any sense. Because I know for a fact that Ray's Bull speaks Spanish. That was the whole thing. Like, their team broadcast back when they were true neutral. Back when Razebull just moved to North America. You're his cousin. I see. Okay. But back when True Neutral moved to North America, their entire team stream and everything was in Spanish. They had dual language casters, which I really loved. Oh, what's his name? His name is like Dex. You guys can look him up. He has a Wikipedia page. Dex, the RLCS caster. And he did a Spanish-English hybrid cast with another caster. It was really cool. True Neutral. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. But anyway, not a big deal. We're still going to get you in archery. Can you guys remind me what your names are? We got Purring Loon, Frequent Kills, and Boy with Nukes. Let's get them in here. What was that one I accepted? I've already forgotten one of the names. If you're not in, let me know, because I'm sending invites to everybody. You're frequent? I don't see you, but anyway. I don't see you. You said frequent? You're just gonna have to tell me your full name again, because I don't see you on the list. Thank you, Blader. Yeah, that's it. I need Lucas Mercia. Oh, dude, there we go. So we're missing. Who else are we missing? We're missing. We need Archery, Blader, Baby Zoo, Jaden, Rasky, and Colt. If I said your name, remind me what your in-game name is. It's there. It's frequent kills. Okay, let me look. There we go. Frequent kills. And then we're also looking for Cynic Cult. Unless your in-game name is different. You're Gary. You have to add me. Oh, fine. I'll try it. Well, if that works, then add me back. And then you're Rasky. I should know it. I should know Rasky. I should know that that's the same. Alright, who else? Who are we missing? Ah, Colton. Let me look at that. Oh, nope. Colton, I don't know what your... What is your name again? You literally just told me. It's Gary. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, I've invited Gary. Now we're just missing one person. So who else? Who are we missing? Razebull is OSM? Really? Reppy, we're not missing you. We're missing... Do we have Archery, Blader, Baby Zoo, Jaden, Rasky, Colt? We're missing Jaden. Jaden, are you still here, Jaden? I'm going to assume Jaden is gone and we will have one more spare. If that's the case, Jaden, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because we've got 5 people in. Jaden, going once, going twice. I think we're going to lose Jaden. So then, let's spin a wheel for the last spot. I know Reppy wants to play, but Reppy, you've already played multiple times. Wait a minute. Wait. I gave someone the ability to be the person if no one else played. Wasn't it Mystic? I think Mystic asked first, right? Or was it Twisted? Was it Twisted Tide or was it Mystic? Reppy, I think someone else asked before you about it, though. And you've already played twice. Let's do... I remember Twisted asking in the middle of me saying we were at 5 or whatever. I think it was Twisted. Yeah, it was Twisted. Alright, let's get Twisted in. Well, no. Rippy asked right now, but Twisted asked a while ago. I would have to go all the way back to look. You don't think Complexity make worlds, Twisted? I just was going back through messages and I saw that one. Yeah, as Sean says, Pat, me, Pat, I call. And that was before Mystic. Then Mystic Expert said I could. So those two were before Reppy. I had to go all the way back. And then Reppy messaged after that. Well, Reppy, wouldn't you have also been there 3 times? Or am I crazy? I think you would have been there 3 times as well, right? Or am I crazy? Or was that your first time playing? Now I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright. Let's do ranks. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm distracted. Two innings are happening. Alright, you were crazy once. Oh my goodness. Don't start that copy pasta. Hedge. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've got a wide mix of ranks here. So we got everything from yeah, we got a lot of things. Let's say RAS. Let's do Rasky, Colton, and how about this? Ras? Top girl, what's wrong? Half girl. Nah, we're gonna keep the teams. Let's keep. Alright, let me make sure it's Alright, let's do it. Let's reset the scoreboard here. Team Octane versus Team Egg one last time for the night, and this one will be a best of 3, as I have said. Let's start up a new poll. Who will win the series? Team Octane or Team Egg? Oh, let's spectate this. The poll has started. Let me know who you're cheering on with the poll. Team Octane or Team Egg. This series could go either way. Oh, I was typing it in the in-game chat. This certainly could go either way. Team Egg right now dominating with an early fan vote lead, but it quickly cuts to 50-50. Slow repping the Team Egg side. Rasboy with Nukes Ras. A bit of a whiff there. Colton and company have to read this in the corner. Lucas is there. Excuse me. I think maybe a slight favor to Team Egg. I do think Twisted and Lucas are a really good duo. But Rasky and Half could also be a great duo if that is true. Meanwhile, Boy with Nukes claims to be Plat 1. Wants to see how that goes. Team Egg winning. Hey, Team Egg's got a good chance here, although they're struggling early. Health Girl, maybe a chance there. A bump on Twisted side. Fortunately, though, can't quite get anything for their troubles. Twisted tied a chance. Maybe we'll get this one. Finally a goal. Twisted slinks it home, and Team Egg got it. I left Planet Earth for a second. You don't want to know what I was thinking about. I just lost my train of thought. But here we go. 2 minutes have gone, and we do have a lead for Team Egg. I did definitely get sidetracked in my head there for a minute there, Fooney. Someone on Octane lied about their rank. I do believe you're correct, by the way. I'm not sure. Not sure. Mystic, which person are you referring to? Is it Health Girl? Could be. It probably is. As we do see a goal here from Ras. Or are you talking about a previous Octane iteration, Mystic? It doesn't really matter anyway. Here we go. Whoa, Blader, you're not the person we're talking about. Hey, it doesn't matter what rank you are. I said anybody can play, and I mean it. Everyone, the teams are balanced around the highest, rank, playing with the lowest rank, and going from there and making it work. And sometimes that's difficult, but, I'm a firm believer that as long as the ranks are within reason, and Plat 1 to Grand Champ 2, it's a stretch, but it's probably as close. It's kind of stretching as far as you can go, but it's still within that zone where you can make it work. Now, you might need to be talking in voice comms to make it work, but there's a way you guys can make it work. I have full faith. And you know what? To your credit, you're in a tied game scenario. Team Octane is about to take the lead, and they do. So, if you can score, your team can win. Don't be worried at all. Don't be worried at all. A nice long shot there for Boy with Nukes. Putting his team up by 1 in the final 2 minutes here. Well done indeed. Let's see how they can do here. Nicely done indeed. Colton an opportunity here. Are all games on NA East? Rasky, I'll try and alternate ping if we have ping issues. Although, I just noticed. Yeah, you're on rough ping, buddy. So we do have a couple players from EU, so we can alternate servers. We can alternate back and forth. We'll switch it to EU next one, Rasky. But that does mean that in the best of 5, NA East is slightly favored, but there are 4 NA East players, so I think we'll alternate. But you will have to win a game on NA East to win the best of 3. Oh, it's a best of 3. Shoot. So you only get 1 EU game. Yeah, you only get 1 EU game. That's what we'll do, Rasky. So the next game will be EU, but then we're back to NA East. Try to make it fair. Folks, I hope you're enjoying this show match. If you are and you're a new viewer, I stream every Thursday and Saturday. You are not going to want to miss it. And you can make sure to check all that out by, subscribing to the channel if you're enjoying the content and turn on those notifications. Another thing you can do is join the Discord. I send notifications when I'm live. There's a tie game. Lucas Halberg sinks the tie enabler, I should say. With 40 seconds to go, Team Egg are right back into things. But yeah, don't forget to join the Discord if you want to get notified when I'm live and talk to other viewers. It's a lot of fun. As well as you can always become a member of my channel if you want to support me. The link just posted by the bot. It's obviously a monetary support, so it's completely optional. But it's one way to help me grow if you're so interested in that. Colton, a chance. He goes to the sidewall. Ras actually reads it, puts it central, nearly gets the goal. Can't quite put it in, though. Half girl in the corner. Ras is there, though. Ras putting this one central. Flings it over a few. Colton, though, gets a nice read on it towards the back wall. Who is there but Lucas? And the ball hits the dirt. And we have an overtime in game number 1. In a best of 3, each individual game matters exponentially more than in any other format here. So you're gonna see an important one here. If you lose this, you gotta win 2 in a row. A tough ask. So of huge importance it is to win this game, to put yourselves on match point. Who will it be, Team Egg or Team Octane? The fan vote is split exactly 50-50. Let me know with your vote or in the chat who you think will be the ultimate winner here. Could go either way. Ras got an opportunity. Pushing the ball forward. Half Girl is there, but the ball goes sideways. That's a read from Twisted, but it's actually a whiff. He flies by the ball. Half Girl has to read this one instead. And now Colton pushes it to the corner. Ras is there, but for how long? Ras to put it in, to put it home. And indeed, Ras has scored. Team Octane take game 1 and put themselves on match point. Very nice indeed. Senate Cult says it was 2v3. What you mean? I think we're gonna alternate server. Yeah, despite being on terrible ping, Rasky was still dominating the lobby. And it's probably only going to get worse. But here we go on to Europe. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how this goes. Lucas went AFK. Oh, wait, what? Really? I didn't even notice. Oh, really? Oh. Sorry. Oh, I just could have said that verbally, but I'll say it in chat. Sorry, Cynic Call. That's not good. Hopefully he doesn't do that again. That said, Team Egg, they may be losing the series, but they have won the fan vote. It is narrow, but they're up in the lead. 57% of the fan vote believing in them, believing they can win these next 2 games in a row. Maybe all it takes is one of their players not being AFK for a significant chunk of the game. Lucas, here to prove his team has what it takes with maybe a double tapping in, but no, it's a miss. And now Colton has to race back and make the save. He can't do a lot here. Ras will have to put this one home instead. Ball sees the sidewall, Twisted Tide puts this one down, puts it far. Triple commit though, and if no one gets it in, it's going to be dangerous as they have all committed forward for the shot. 150 is rough. You normally get 100. Well, now everyone's getting over 150 except you and Lucas. So we're definitely going to have to switch this back for the next one. I am so sorry, but we'll have to switch it back for the next one. Man, my tab key keeps sticking. It's wacky. Ras, a chance, a goal, somehow is open. I mean, that wasn't even Ras hard carrying. That was just an open net finish. You could just say it was the double commit. Colin pushing too far up. Should have stayed back in the defensive position. Laggy, yeah, you know what? That actually will do it. That will definitely do it. The lag affecting players on all sides, but Team Octane has taken a lead. Again, I'm so sorry it's sticking. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Right now, Team Octane not only leads in the game, they lead in the series. If they can win this game, the series will be over. A 2-0 sweep. Hey, I actually think it's something lagging. I think I'm lagging out, but in a weird way. It's like my RAM. Maybe I'm running out of RAM. I don't even know. But you know what? Octane can't hold it after all. Colton will get the goals. That Cynic Colt from the chat ties things up, and Team Egg are not giving up yet. They're not giving up yet. They've got a chance to take this game and keep this series alive. Hey, Trickster, how are you doing? I see you in the chat. We're in a 3v3 show match right now. This is a best of 3, and Team Octane have already won game 1. So they just need one more win, and they'll take home this series. On the other side of things, Team Egg have to win this one and the next one in a row. Unfortunately, Trickster, we're already all full, and this is the last one of the night. I'm so sorry, bud. But maybe if you're interested in show matches in the future, I stream every Thursday and Saturday around this time, well, a bit earlier, but around this time. And if you want to check that out, you can consider subscribing and putting on notifications. But yeah, every Thursday around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I stream, and every Saturday around the same time, could be earlier. So come check it out. I also am going to be talking about RLCS, as RLCS is kicking off soon. This weekend is an open qualifier. The start of the stream actually was talking about the RLCS. We watched my Origami content creator 400x35 made it to day 3. They were playing in day 2 open quals in the RLCS, and they have made it to top 64. So they are one of the 64 best teams in North American RLCS. Speaking of best teams, best players, Half Girl making sure that Team Octane has a chance to retain that title of best team in this matchup as they tie up the game and maybe can take this one here and win in a sweep. We'll have to see what they can do. Either way, it is a struggle. Lucas double committing there with Colton. Twisted Tide will have to make contact. Actually, Colton's the one to do it instead, but he's just giving the ball away. Rass is there, but a poor read means Twisted's got a chance to this. In fact, it's past middle for Lucas. He shoots, but no score. Twisted has to race back for a save. Is he going to get there in time? He does, but it was a close one. We remain tied up 2 apiece as we enter half of the time remaining in the game. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Half the game gone, half to go. We'll have to see who can take it, who can win in these final moments. Again, about 2 minutes left in this game. The winner, if it is Team Octane, will secure them the series. Meanwhile, Team A want to keep the series hopes alive. Force game number 3. And if Lucas has anything to say about it, that's exactly the way it's going to go. He scores goal number 3 and puts Team A back on top. Team A not giving in the slightest. They are putting up a huge effort, a huge fight here as they keep their hopes alive. We'll have to see what they can do. Boy with Nukes, he wants to tie this game. He wants to say, don't underestimate us Octanes. We're still in this ourselves, and we intend to win this game here and now. They've got 1:55 to prove just that, especially with Lucas making whips like that. Boy with Nukes, what can he got? He ends up passing it to Half Girl. Maybe it's passed back. Boy with Nukes is there for the follow-up. Does he get it? No, he leaves it. Rasky takes advantage of the fake, gets the ball on target, but it is saved away. That's it. Rasky's got more tricks up his sleeve. Flip resets galore. He actually gets one there, but he can't make use of it. Boy with Nukes, though, a nice 50 midfield touch. Maybe he'll get a second one. Oh, but he waits a bit. Takes his time a bit too much. He gives an opening, and Twisted Tie takes a mile. Goal number 4, and Team Egg take a 2-goal lead, try to secure their spot in Game 3 Champions Field. That could be very well where we're headed. It's been a dominant performance so far from Team Egg, their best game by a country mile, and they hope to continue that in this final minute 20 and secure, like I said, that Game 3 finale. Maybe they close out the series. Maybe they don't, but you know what? What's certain is that they're getting there. Twisted Tide, goal number 5. Now a 3-goal lead. They want this Game 3, and they want it now. Team Egg, proving why the fan vote maybe should be in their favor. 57% of you are cheering on Team Egg. It makes a lot of sense. Hey, Archery, I thought you were SSL, my friend. I'm just messing around. But seriously, though, you know what? I like to take people at their face value. So I really appreciate it if you would, also take me at face value, and respect the fact that we're, trying to put on even show matches. That's all. It's all good, Archery. All good. Colton, a chance here. He puts it down the field. Twisted Tide is there, but it is ultimately saved away. 3 goals the better. Our Team Egg, and it looks to remain that way. Indeed, they nearly get conceded on there, but nope, they keep it alive. Alton's got an opportunity, nearly own goals, but he does ultimately save it. Hey, it's sketchy, but he keeps it out. Half Girl, an opportunity. Can't get it by Twisted Side. And with that, as the time trickles away, 3 goals the better. That will be a win for Team Egg, tying up this series and sending a message that they are not a team to be ignored. Lucas trying to get a goal for the road. Can't get it there, but they still win. Team Egg dominating in this game. We enter game number 3. Champions Field for all the marbles. Back on North American servers. That is up next. Let's get ourselves to Champions Field for the final match of the night. And what better place to end it than on the field to end everything. The Champions Field, the pinnacle, the finisher, as it were, in RLCS matches and here as well. We're here now to should be better ping for most of the players involved as we're back to North American servers. Well, now I'm curious, Cynic, Colt, what servers are you from? Like, are you from US West or... it doesn't matter. Lucas, a bit late, but he gets in. Team Egg gonna have their full complement of players as we enter game number 3. This is a very important one. Again, everything comes down to this. Only one team can emerge victorious. Who will it be? When were you at 500? Why do people feel the need to lie? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see him at 500. He probably had a spike. And lag spikes happen even on your home servers. Like, I've had 500 ping on my home server for like an instantaneous second. For like half a second. But yeah, I mean, other than spikes, he was not on 500 ping. Lucas Halber gets the goal. In this case, though, Sean, I think it's just exaggerating. Just exaggerating. Here we go, though. Team Egg starting off strong. Maybe, hey, just maybe, they can hold on to that lead and will be the ultimate winners of this final series of the night. Alternatively, Team Octane, maybe they put up a fight, turn things around, and win this game. But they've got to make a comeback. 1 goal down is all it'll take to lose the series. Lose the game, lose the series. They're going to need to make a comeback. They can't keep that going. We'll have to see what they got in the tank. They've got 4 minutes to prove themselves. And Rasky trying to do it there. Can't quite slam it home. Half Girl putting it central. Twisted Tie makes a nice save. Again, Half Girl to put it to the corner. Twisted Tie to read it. Putting it down the field. Can't quite make contact there, though. And that means Collins going to have to put this one to the corner. He reads it. Not a lot to do, though. Half Girl putting it down the field. Twisted Tide is there. The ball has been read, though. Twisted Tide to the corner. Put it central. Lucas, what can he do? Oh, not a whole ton. Alton, an opportunity. Putting it down the field. In fact, that could be enough if they don't get the save. It's scary on the goal line. Team Octane, they get the save. That was questionable at best. A double commit in a strange one as they barely eked out the save. This is getting sketchy if you're Team Octane. If you're a fan of Team Egg, same deal. You got to see what they can do to get this going. And indeed, it's goal number 2. Taking advantage of Team Octane floundering as they triple commit themselves, but it doesn't matter. They get the goal anyway. 2 goals ahead. Team Egg rolling right now. Rolling indeed. Lucas, a chance. Putting it central. Twisted Tide. What can he do? Not a lot there. Maybe this is the opportunity Team Octane needed. If they can take advantage, they might be able to tie this game up. Send us perhaps to a Game 3 overtime. But we're going to need to see more out of Rasky. A nice wave dash there, but can he take advantage of the speed? It's looking like, a nice touch from Boy with nukes, but it may give Colton the ball. In fact, Colton actually whiffs on it, and Half Girl does too. An open net. Team Octane was given a gift, and unfortunately, they couldn't quite get it in. Nicely done, FCB. You got a video out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We nearly see a goal there. Both sides struggling to get one in. Oh, but we finally do see a goal, and it's from Team Egg. Who else but Twisted Tide to triple up the lead. 3 goals now to 0 as they look to stomp their way to a series win. Absolutely dominating. Absolutely dominating right now. Twisted Tide just playing a defensive positioning, and so is Lucas. Lucas, a nice 50. Brasky has to make a great touch. He does, but Half Girl blocks his clear and makes things dangerous. Boy with nukes has to make a good touch towards the sidewall. He does, but still, Team Octane is struggling right now. They missed their chance at an open net, and they haven't seen a good look since. Here's a good look, Noah with Half Girl to recover, and yes! Half Girl makes up for the earlier miss, doesn't miss this time. Open net number 2. Cut results in a goal. Half Girl puts their team right back into things. Team Octane, they've got an opportunity here. They're just down 2 goals. We'll have to see what they can do to make it come back. Let's see what they can do. Lucas Halberg does get another goal. And yep, that means we do see, although Team Octane's trying to make the comeback, Team Egg is too strong. Too strong indeed. Can we reset? What do you mean, reset? An opportunity here for Team Octane to maybe get back into things, but no, boy with nukes, he can't get around it. And with that, Team Egg look like they're going to win this series, close it out here, and with it, end our stream with the W. Team Egg winning in the fan vote as well. 62% of you believe in a victory for Team Egg, and it is looking increasingly more likely that is exactly the way we're headed. Brasky trying to do anything to counteract it, but unfortunately can't quite get anything in. A chance there, but another save. Yes, this does mean that Team Egg will ultimately be the ones that emerge victorious here. They had a good run at it, but this will be the end. Team Egg ultimately do emerge victorious. GG's, thank you everybody for playing. It was an absolute blast. We'll click the scoreboard real quickly here. What a fun series. We're not going to restart. Yes, it was a best of 3 archery. So I was doing best of 5s, but I said the last one would be a best of 3, and that's it for now. So thank you everybody for playing. Hey, don't feel bad at all, Blader. It's all for fun, man. It's all fun. All for fun. Oh, well, we're not going to quit, but we are going to leave the lobby. I will be quitting soon, but we'll leave it up for the music. And I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys again so much for watching. We'll see you guys next stream. Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe if you really enjoyed the content. I make all kinds of Rocket League and especially Rocket League Esports content. Most notably, my most recent video is about a pro called A Zapatos. If you're interested in that, check it out. It's a bit of a documentary and then an interview with A Zapatos. You're not going to want to miss that if you're at all interested in RLCS. Other than that, see you guys on Thursday. I stream every Thursday. Remember, 8 p.m. Thursdays, 8 p.m. or a little earlier in the day on Saturdays, but consistently 8 p.m. on Thursdays. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Atri, don't say that. Don't say that. So, hey, Archery. If you're struggling, man, don't worry. It's all, things get better. You're fine. Things will get better. But I'm assuming you're joking around because you've been joking around earlier, and so please don't troll around stream archery. If you keep trolling around, we're not going to have you on future show matches. I do think you're a bit misleading about your rank. I mean, I see here that you may be Diamond 1 and 2v2, but you're Gold 3 and 3v3, and yeah, I don't know if you were representing your rank correctly. But anyway, all good. You're certainly welcome to come back in a future stream. I'm just saying, please be careful what you say, because, you got to make the experience fun for everybody. Lethal Company, sometime in the future. Hey, Rasky, I'm so sorry, bud. You kind of got the short end of the stick of someone misrepresenting their rank, Rasky, but no worries. What's up, Ultimate Blader? What's up? I don't think you guys can time each other out, Ishan. What's up, Blader? Before I head off, feel free to ask your question. Thank you again so much for watching. Actually, before people go anywhere, before you leave, hey, actually, this is great. Elizabeth, anybody that just joined in, before you go anywhere, we are going to raid. I always forget to do this. Let's raid somebody. So I have a lot of fun when we raid a different YouTuber. I personally really do enjoy it. Someone else that's live streaming, Rocket League show matches or playing with viewers, anything like that. We should definitely raid somebody. So let me look up Rocket League Live, and we'll find someone right now at random that is at my size or smaller, hopefully smaller, and we'll give them a look. So give me a second here. Let me change the stream up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Let's find somebody that's an actual Rocket League streamer that's talking to chat. Rocket Racing? Nope, that's Rocket League. Oh, we've already seen that guy. That guy's... No, not that guy. It can take a while to find a good one, but we'll find one. Little Yote? I'm 99% sure I've rated Little Yote before, so we try and get someone new. That name, I believe we've rated somebody before. But Elizabeth, are you streaming? I'm assuming you're not streaming if you're watching, but don't worry, we'll find somebody. Let's check this guy out, if he's talking to chat. And I am laggy today. So later, sorry, I saw your question. To answer your question, I'm not going to help individual people get better at Rocket League, but if you have any particular questions about getting better, feel free to ask them. There's a few things at the level you're at. I would say time into the game obviously helps you get better. Look up videos on how to do specific things if you want to learn how to do them. But way more important than practicing any one mechanic is just getting better at rotations, game sense, which you do by playing threes. And the way you get better at mechanics, I would say, is do free play, do training, do the different trainings, training packs. Look up guide videos. There's tons of information out there. I am only Champ 1 myself, so I'm not the best to give you advice about getting better. But by all means, go for it. No. Yeah, I got you. It's not YouTube Shorts. We're gonna get someone live streaming. Let me listen to this guy, see if he's talking to chat. I can't tell if this guy's talking with chat. Let me say hello.
Okay. We're still back.
He's lagging, or is it me? I can't tell. I might be lagging. Well, I don't know if we're gonna raid this guy.
What's up, Pat?
Oh, he is. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Everybody, go raid this guy. He's interacting with chat. Let's do it.
That's probably me. I got in the way. My bad.
Go raid. All right, everybody. So this is the end of the stream. Go ahead and go raid that guy. It's going to make his day. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, you don't have to stick around, but, go subscribe. It's free to him as well. Go make his day. It'll be a lot of fun. Go check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't.
Go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'll
know,
see you
right?
guys on Thursday. We'll see you there. Hey, don't spam random stuff. Please don't spam random stuff, Atri. That's no fun. Don't spam like that.
Go
But
read.
just go say it to Raid from Aspat13 and say hi. All right, guys, that's everything. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace. Let me full screen. Peace, everybody.